Rough. Oh, is the character selection noise in there? I thought I heard a wee like.
Maybe, I don't know.
That's pretty good.
I'm just trying to. What I'm trying to do is just trying to balance the audio a bit. Because obviously that's obviously a thing I need to when I'm working with this specific audio cue.
That's what we're always doing. Real balancing now. You know what I mean?
I hope we're okay. I hope we're like above it, and we're not. I hope we're not like too be heavily drowned out by the music. Hey, guys, it's your boys PVG, and Cosmic Bacon. You keeping well? I think he's keeping well.
I'm doing better now, you know.
Yeah. Look like you're keeping well there. Look like you're having a good time with that.
Rough day, like rough week.
Yeah.
I'm back to having rough weeks again.
Same.
You know what? I never stopped. I don't actually never start.
I feel like I just have a rough existence, and it's just periods of like ebbs and flows.
The dread.
It's just one of those things where it's like some days is easier to cope with than others. Oh, I haven't even opened that
That's
yet.
why we're getting smashed. Well, I don't think I can really get smashed on an 8%. I've got 2 of them. So
Nice.
2 and some beer.
I may or may not have bought a D&D star set, and I believe you and John said, "Hey, it's a good thing. It's a good thing to buy D&D star sets. Fucking get you ready and get you started."
I have a D&D starter set in the house. I've
They're
never even opened it.
They're good with introductions. They'll give you like some like introductory like character sheets and stuff, and kind of like just I think they use standard array, but it's just a nice introduction of, hey, this is what the characters are you can do, and this is kind of how like it works, and it's kind of like how it works is it's pretty much the basics. The best way I can describe it is like it just provides you all of the basics that are required to kind of get it up and going. After about and I think like one mini adventure. I think it comes with a mini adventure to kind of to conduct as a DM and stuff with your friends.
Just all 4 of your characters in a Mini Cooper.
You could. I mean, that just sounds like a podcast I listen to, but yeah, okay.
What?
Yeah, there's
People do a podcast from the inside a car.
Well, no, they do this D&D. It's a D&D podcast where it's like they're playing D&D, and it's kind of funny actually. It's the whole thing is that they're like their characters are dads who've been like teleported into the Forgotten Realms.
Dad and D or something.
Dungeons and Daddies.
Dungeons and Daddies. Which it sounds so much more sexual than it is because you've explained this to me a couple of times.
Yeah.
And like you hear Dungeons and Daddies and you're like, oh, is this some kind of like BDSM?
Yeah.
D&D thing? And then it's just a bunch of like dads with babies, like baby Bjorns on. Which is still funny, I guess.
It's funny because it is just a bit. It's like that is like full on an actual like D&D campaign that's going on. So yeah, like.
Oh, Andrew was upset that his D&D starter pack doesn't come with friends as well. Oh. You should like. What if you tried to play D&D with a couple of like we call them like online chat bots?
You can play. There's online games you can join for like some Roll20 and whatnot.
I know. Go on omegle.com and then just try and find people. You're going to get a lot of people wanking, but scroll past all them and try and find someone who wants to play D&D with you.
Don't do that's not
So
no.
omegle.com /
No, I can't.
D&D.
I can't recommend that as an idea. Not even remotely. Can I recommend that as an idea? If
4chan.org
no
/
no, not that either. No, I can't. No, I'm not going to recommend that as an idea. You're going to have a bad time if you try and find D&D
Okay, right
there.
I got it. Go outside, right?
Right.
With a gun
Right.
and force people into your house to play D&D.
No, I can't advise that either. That's literally
it's not a real gun, but they don't know that.
that
So
is still a form
you can
of
get away with it because it's a fake gun.
that's still a form of literally kidnapping.
Don't listen to him. I'm a lawyer. It's perfectly legal.
He is not a lawyer, nor does he speak in any sort of pretense of law for the show.
Well, neither of us are lawyers, so
Yes, but
neither of us can do that.
I confidently say that, nor am I the one trying to give out fake legal advice.
No. Force people into your home and then make them play D&D. They'll thank you for it.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't.
Go outside with the D&D,
Right.
right? Go outside
I'm
with the
listening
box.
so far, right.
And then you sit on them.
No.
You're like, ah!
No.
And then be like, and you just yell at them.
No,
and
no.
They roll the dice in fear.
No.
And then you're like, right, you're playing now. It's a bit like Jumanji.
No. Jumanji wasn't a great idea either.
It wasn't, no.
No.
Well, I mean, if you're really into role playing, like Jumanji would have been like the best game because you got to role play because there's things trying to like shoot you and stuff.
you're also at like risk of being killed at any given point.
I don't think you can actually die in Jumanji. I don't think you can because the game has to be finished.
Right.
So you can't kill the players.
No.
Because the game even wants the game to be finished.
But
It's like people are like, he was put away in the jungle. He wasn't killed.
no, he
You're
just
the
survived.
all,
That's the difference.
Yeah, so it would never kill you.
No. It's just he managed to survive. The game finishes if you die. Like that's the pretense.
It never says that.
Well, no, but I mean, like that. If there's no players left on the board, that you obviously can't play the game.
But Jumanji, it demands to be played, and if it kills all its players, then you can't play it. So it has to keep you alive. It wants you to win, but it wants you to make it. It's making it as hard as possible.
I'm pretty sure that in Jumanji, the rule set of Jumanji is that it doesn't have any issue of you being killed by it.
I'm operating entirely on the old one. I haven't seen.
Yes,
the new,
I am operating on. I'm operating on the.
I don't care what happens in the new one at all.
No, I'm operating on the same one. I'm operating off of the Robin Williams one.
Yeah.
Yes, and they had no pretense of trying to. There were multiple situations that ended up almost killing
Exactly.
his character.
Almost.
Yes, but almost being that it was in the sense that it was almost because he managed to prevent himself, not that they weren't not trying to kill him.
That's because he's a pro. He's pro Jumanji. He 360 no scoped Jumanji.
Right. So being pro at a game versus it not wanting to kill you are two different things.
Well, the kids didn't die either, and they weren't pro. So therefore,
they had his help.
The game
though.
He's like a cheat guide. The game just wants you. It wants to make it hard. Like it's like the Jumanji is the Dark Souls of video games. It's the Dark Souls of board games. It's like it's gonna really fuck you, but you'll get there in the end with perseverance.
Nice car.
Just like Wii Sport. They want to fuck you too.
I'm pretty sure that the only reason they survived was literally because they had him as a guide, because he had went in as a kid, right?
Yeah.
And he had very, very luckily learned the essence of what is this universe that he was being subjected to.
Yeah.
And was able to provide years, 20 something plus years of guidance to them. And I think that's the difference, is that he had guidance for that
I
situation.
see what you're saying,
right?
But I think if the game really wanted to kill him,
Right.
it had plenty of time to do it.
Yeah,
And
it did, but he didn't want to die. There's a difference.
That's true. That's also true. I'm sure he didn't want to die. But I think Jumanji's like, you better fucking play or I'm going to kill you. But it would never actually kill you.
No, I think it would.
It wants to be played, so it needs players. It's like Zastura, like the unofficial sequel. It done the same thing where it was like, guess what? You're in space now. They all should have immediately died, but they didn't. And they got through it and it was fine. They all should have immediately died because they were in space. It's like, this house is not airtight.
No, I get
this
that.
This is ridiculous.
I get that. But like, obviously, it has to have some pretenses, and I get that it's
Kids
gonna,
film and stuff.
Yeah, exactly, right. But like, I'm sure that it has like a set of rules and boundaries because it's a board game, right?
Yeah.
So it has to have like board games are still very much predicated on a set of rules and boundaries. But the rules and boundaries don't say anything about you not dying.
That's true, but that's because they're like unspoken rules.
No. Jumanji was very clear. In fact, it had a little slip inside the actual folding wall
Yeah.
of the thing telling you the rules. It was very clear about the fucking rules.
But I don't think any of the rules said anything about this game will kill you.
But
Or
it tried
or
to
it
kill
can
you.
I think it tried, just like I tried
fact-
to
the
seduce
fact
you every
that-
week,
no,
and
no.
you haven't given yet.
Okay. The difference is that it didn't say you had to stay alive, but the fact that it tried to kill you is evidence to suggest it was trying to kill
It's just
you.
the fun of the game, man.
So you are
the
agreeing
threat-
with me
the-
that it was trying to kill
It's
him.
the threat of impending death, but not actual death. That's
No, I'm
that's
pretty
my theory.
I'm pretty confident in that it was trying to kill them.
Because I mean, like, if it really wanted to kill him, it just could have like. See, instead of like unleashing an lion, you know, the way there's like one lion comes out of it, it
Right.
could have unleashed like a million or just drowned them all.
But it has limitations to its powers. That's the only
Why
difference.
though? Why?
Well, whoever created it, obviously,
it's a board game that can transform transport a man.
Whoever created it obviously gave it limitations.
It was like the Parker brothers. So they were like Scrabble, Monopoly, Jumanji.
They didn't create Jumanji.
I bet you did. Parker
Like
brothers.
I know Hasbro made the Ouija board.
Yeah. So you know,
But,
it's not without the realm of possibility that a wholesome children's family board game maker would make something satanic, much like Jumanji.
Well,
so
no, but like this is the thing, like the Ouija board. That's a whole fucking
well,
bullshit.
the Ouija board's a whole load of bollocks.
But like it wasn't
Jumanji
created as a satanic tool.
Jumanji is satanic, definitely. Like I'm pretty sure that where he was
Right.
was like the hell realm,
or just
like
in the
jungle,
board,
like jungle hell.
I don't believe for a second that's how Jumanji works.
It's a benevolent god, but I don't
think it's.
fine. Monopoly has a higher death count than Jumanji, I think.
I think because it's actually a board game people can play.
Is there a version of Jumanji you can buy? Surely there is.
Probably a digital one, or
But
maybe
like,
maybe a tie-in one
like,
for the
what
original
could you
movie when
do?
it came out.
So it would be
But I
like,
doubt it's doing what it does.
so it's like 4 people sitting around and they're like throwing dice and stuff.
Yeah.
And then the wee thing goes around and it stops in the middle and it's all
Yeah.
like, oh, he's the king of the jungle. Watch out, or he'll put your anus in a bungle. And it's just your older brother in a lion outfit that just hits you a bunch. That's about as realistic as you could get, unless you own a lion. But you would have to pay people to come in and start fucking with you, you know, like while you're trying to play it. That's kind of like the only realistic way I could think of doing Jumanji. But I think that would be pretty good. You know, like an escape room, I could like, a Jumanji escape room would be really good. You know, like those big escape rooms.
Yeah.
But you're actually just playing Jumanji, and it's like, fuck, you're all about to drown. And you're like, oh, I wonder what that means. Room just starts filling up with water. Be like, that'd be great. That'd be such a good escape room. We need to patent this. We don't own Jumanji or an escape room, but we need to put those two things together. We need to get on this. We're sponsored by Jumanji this week. I've got a copy right here. Someone just superimposed the Jumanji box in here. Maybe a good YouTube thumbnail. That's where we. It probably is something you could Google. It's Jumanji. There's bound to be a real life version of Jumanji somewhere.
Probably was. There was probably like a weird like tie-in for it. Yeah, like I'm not going to dispute that though. There probably was like a strange tie-in.
Like a Burger King tie-in or a McDonald's tie-in.
No, like maybe a Hasbro or someone maybe did like release a board game for it at the time. The Robin Williams.
Was there a Jumanji video game?
I think so. Yeah.
Was there?
Yeah.
I don't recall a Jumanji video game. The same way that like the Lion King game or Aladdin game existed. I don't remember a Jumanji game. Also, High Ocean. Big kisses. Jumanji 2, the next level. Get the fuck out of here. See, that looks very new. Oh, no, that's... Nope. 2.6. Ugh.
Yeah, no, that's not good.
So that's the 2019 Jumanji. When was Jumanji out? 1984? 1990 something? 1996? Aha!
Yeah, there was a video game.
So what is this?
It looks like a PC game.
It's a jungle adventure game on the Philips.
Oh, was that?
Was it a Philips CDI game?
Was this a CDI
Fuck,
game?
that's no wonder nobody fucking played it. That looks great.
That's a really helpful. That's a really helpful picture right there.
Okay, so it is like it's a game of the movie.
Yeah.
Right. Keep going. Sorry, we'll describe it to you off screen.
I mean, we go scrolling through.
It looks like shit. That looks absolutely indecipherable. Right, so we've got the board. That's the titular Jumanji. That's
a goal apparently.
Crocodile. Monsoon Lagoon. The goal is to win. That is a kid with a giant head and a monkey flinging shit around the kitchen. Yes, R.I.P. Robin Williams, by the way.
Yeah.
That's
a terrible looking maze.
Is that like Pac-Man? They're not Pac-Man.
No,
Bomberman?
It's like a maze of some sort. Like,
yes, we saw that there was a game for the recent Jumanji. We chose not to count that because that's not what we're talking about. Difficulty level: bananas, peanuts, or coconuts. That's a really good difficulty level selection.
Is that because how soft they are versus bananas real soft, peanuts are a little bit harder, and then coconuts are
You know what? I literally wasn't even thinking that. That makes perfect sense.
Like
I was just thinking because they're 3 different fruits.
See, now I was thinking about the density of
that makes a lot of sense though. Bananas are way easier to eat than coconuts.
Well, softer as well. Just if you're going to crush them,
you crush those bananas.
Like you get squeezed bananas crushed
between your meaty thighs.
Peanuts are like
you can squash. You
can squish them, but there's a little bit of brittleness to them.
But you couldn't.
And coconuts are just like
if you can hand squash a coconut, you belong in the Guinness World Records or shot into space
or some sort of world's strongest man.
Yeah.
Thing. There's a monkey.
Is that a shot from the movie?
I don't know.
That's just an ostrich. Oh shit!
I think there's like in-game assets and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what these are. That's literally just a shot from the movie. What?
Is that the people who died playing Jumanji? Confirming that you can die in Jumanji?
That's his parents.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know that movie.
Alan Parrish's parents. You bad man.
Did they die playing Jumanji?
No, they died because he was gone for like 30 years. And then when he comes back, they're dead. They died of old age or heartache or something.
So Jumanji.
So they died of Jumanji. They were like a... Jumanji didn't kill them, but Jumanji was responsible for him disappearing. But I don't think they died of like a heart attack or anything. I think they just died of being old. So I don't really think you can...
Your storyboard efficient. Are these storyboards?
These are storyboards. I don't know what for. They're not... That's a lot of storyboards. Is it for in-game cutscenes?
I can't remember the film enough to recognize any of these.
This didn't happen in the... Because he's like...
That is a Robin Williams.
Yeah, he's literally getting him out of like a quicksand pit.
Yeah.
That did happen in the movie, actually. There was quicksand, but he wasn't involved in it. I think this must have been like, oh, this happened while they were in Jumanji.
Right.
You know, like what you didn't see.
Right, okay.
So maybe the game... Is the game about what happened to him while he was gone? Like what happened to him in the thing?
Prior to the...
Prior to him coming back, yeah.
Okay, maybe.
Alan leans back. Alan leans back and takes a deep breath. It looks like he's getting a killer BJ.
Yeah, no, that looks like he's just receiving
on that right
a oral there.
Like, I don't know if this is the game or the movie. Like it may be movie storyboards and all this was just cut because this is definitely not in the movie.
Yeah, because I mean that happens.
I don't know why they would storyboard a game that no one played.
Maybe they had like that's a person. I'm not gonna click on that.
Is that like the click on it? It must be like the premiere of Jumanji or something.
I don't know who that is. That's the actor.
That was the ant in Jumanji.
That's the actor, yeah.
So this must be the... What website is this? JumanjiFandom.com. Oh.
Yeah.
So this isn't just the game. This is everything. This is everything.
Well, no, this looks like tiles.
Some of them are definitely in the game. There was a Jumanji cartoon, right? Didn't know about that. So it must have been storyboards for the cartoon then. That
there's some still.
Oh, was that the cartoon? Right.
But then there's some
what
more
the fuck
game
is this?
stuff. It looks like there's a few games.
Is this a Jumanji MOBA? Here, I can hear sub. I hear somebody subbing. Is that Hannah?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Thank you very much. Absolute sweetheart. Yeah. Okay. So we discovered that there's several Jumanji games, I guess.
Okay. There was a board game as well. Milton Bradley had a board game in 1985.
Okay.
So we have to track down a copy of this. We're going to track down a copy of Jumanji the board game, and then we're going to play it for a bit, and then I'll kill you, and then you'll be like, and then I'll be like, huh? I guess he was right. You can die playing Jumanji, and that'll be the end of it. And then I'll kill myself. I can't be without you. Also, I'm not going to jail. Fuck that. He's into it. I can see he's into it. How's your expensive wine?
Good.
French? I think it's actually like Spanish or something.
It's dry, suitable for vegans.
Oh.
Isn't
all wine suitable for vegans?
No. Someone use maybe like gelatins and stuff maybe in their ingredients potentially. I think. I could be wrong about that though.
Suitable for vegan. It is. We're vegan friendly on this stream.
Yeah, you're right. It is from the completely made up region of Spain.
Oh my God. Is Spain not a real country? No.
No, it's just one of those things where anytime I read a wine bottle, I just assume the region they talk about is completely made up. I've had some wines from the made up region of Australia.
Oh my God. Well, I mean, look, Australia's not real though. We know that.
The made up region of California. The completely made up region of France.
I think I may have heard of that one before, but.
And the completely made up region of Spain.
And Spain is just a football team, it's not a country.
And then the completely made up region of Germany.
Hold on, there's German wines.
What do you fuck a Riesling is?
Fuck, is that German?
Yeah.
I thought it was just.
Pretty sure Riesling is. I think Riesling is a German wine.
the Germans know about wine? Do we have any Germans? Do any Germans watch the show?
Don't know.
Or are you too busy doing something else?
Why? That sounded really accusatory.
Being German.
Too busy just being
Mikey would know what
incredibly
Riesling means if it is German. If Mikey's in the chat, let us know what Riesling
Pretty
means.
sure Riesling is like I think it's like I think it is a form of German wine.
He's a fluent German speaker now.
Oh, is he fluent now?
No. But he's trying. Trying his best. Trying his wee best.
It's like one of those things like he's fluent, and then you're just like, is he? No.
He's fluent in my heart. Where he's fluent.
But yeah, no, I'm pretty sure. I'm. It's one of those things I say that with a level of authority. And I'm kind of like,
Riesling is the grape. The grape of Riesling.
Grape of Riesling.
Is Riesling a place? Or something you do to a grape?
It could be a grape that is pretty much known to be maybe from Germany or something like that.
There you go. Mine's was made this Passion Star Martini cocktail that I'm drinking was made in
Wait, did they call it Passion Star
instead of Porn Star. You can't. I bought this from Marks and Spencer's. Do you think they're gonna have the word porn star on a bottle in Marks and Spencer's? Not a fucking chance.
I think Marks and Spencer's need to just pull their heads out of their ass and stop.
Get out of here.
Just stop being fucking.
I'm trying to work out
outwards and just use the word porn in there.
There's French on the back, so I assume it must have been made in France. Oh wait, no, hold on. Oh, I know why it says Passion Star and not Porn Star.
Why?
Germany, made in Germany.
Right.
They're big. They're big prudes. Look, made in Germany.
I don't think Germany are prudes. That'd be the first I've heard of that.
Indoors, I'm sure they're not, but publicly, I think they're very like.
How often you been to Germany?
Never.
Okay. How many times have I been to Germany?
Oh God. I don't know.
4 times.
See, I told you 4.
You didn't tell me 4. I can tell you they're not prudes.
Right. In what way?
In the sense that just like any other society, they're uniquely themselves, and it's not a society of prudes. In fact, I've been to some parts of Germany that have been like I've been to especially like the east end of Berlin, where they have like a lot of the cool sort of
The
art.
naughty end.
No, it's not naughty, but it's where a lot of the cultural arts and stuff happen, and you wouldn't call it. You
Pretty
wouldn't.
naughty. Like.
Yeah, to an extent, but like I mean,
I've been to
some
enough
of
art shows in my life.
but like,
Hey, naughty.
hey Jake, hope
What
you're
up,
well.
boy Jake?
Just looking well.
Nice balls.
But I've been to Germany a few times. The east end of Germany is where a lot of the cultural arts and stuff are. You know, just like the more
I've seen Rammstein. They're naughty.
and yeah, no, like I mean, they're like any other society. They'll have parts that are quite more expressionist, and other parts they're not. Like a lot of like East Berlin has a lot of that Western money because of like the Cold War.
Fuck your wall, mate. Fuck your wall.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like a lot of Western money and stuff. So they have that. It's like walking through East Berlin's kind of like walking through London. It's
Right.
It's,
Horrible.
It's not horrible like in a London sense, because walking through London is literally
Walking through
horrible.
London, I would put London down as one of the worst places I've ever been.
Yeah, and I have lived there and I hated it.
Not good. I was only there for like 3 days.
I lived there for a few months.
Hated it.
Remember my house burnt down?
I do, yeah.
That's
well,
when-
I don't, but I remember hearing about it.
Yeah, so I moved to London while the house was being fixed and stuff.
Fun.
And London shit.
Hold on. Did Ocean just buy a T-shirt? Did he just say he bought a T-shirt?
He did. You want to know why? Because people can get 20% off today and all of our merch.
20% off our merch?
20% off and all of our merch.
That's literally almost a quarter. So if you buy some coasters or a hat or a mug,
You're going to get
them
20%
in.
off
You'll-
until at least
they will practically be free.
Yeah.
Like the coasters, you'd be paying about £2. And who doesn't want some fucking coasters? No, who doesn't?
Yeah. So you can
Also, I think that means that I need to shave my head then. As I said, if anyone buys 2 T-shirts in the next month,
and technically Macy bought a
Macy
t-shirt
bought one
yeah,
earlier on,
Yeah.
and Ocean bought one.
Yeah.
As soon as I get the email saying that there's a T-shirt been bought,
Check your email now, it might come through. But yeah, no, so like I mean, East Berlin's kind of got like that very sort of Western heavy cultural vibe to it because of the amount of money it was poured in during the Cold War, and when they were trying to stop the they refer to it as like the dominoes falling of like communism and all that jazz. But yeah, so when you go through like
communism and all that jazz.
yeah. But like when you go for like Western Berlin, it is there's an email that confirms.
Oh, that's an email saying there's a new order in your shop.
So yeah, no, it's one of those ones where,
Bye hair.
yeah.
Right, give me a pair of scissors. Let's go.
You want to do it now?
No, I'll do it. I'll do it in a barber's.
Yeah, that's what I say. Maybe you want to do it where like there's a professional that can take care
Our
of that.
professional will do it for me.
So
Sick of having long hair. Thank you, Ocean. You freed me from this prison. This prison of having long hair.
there's a valid D&D command that means shit, and it's okay.
What?
A spell command, a command spell. Okay.
Oh, I thought he meant like you put a command in.
No, like I get
For
the
shit.
spell command, so obviously it's like a action words usually. Power word.
Oh, so someone could like put their power word as shit. Shit.
No, there's like there's some things that are like referred to as power word, and like the one's like power word kill. It's a very
Oh,
high.
so you could just use the word shit as your power word?
Well, no, but like I think he's saying that there's already like a spell command called shit.
Oh, what does
I
it
think-
do? Does it
well,
just make you crap yourself?
Maybe. But like power word kill.
Daka, you've got to tell us about this.
Like power word kill, I remember correctly, is like a 7 or 8, like level 8 spell.
Get the
which-
fuck. That's massive.
Well, it is because you don't get access to like level 8
I know.
spells to like level 16 or level 17.
That's a massive level spell. I know
Yeah.
that sounded sarcastic, but I'm well aware that was actually a massive level
So
spell.
like it takes like it takes a high end spell slot.
'Cause
And those spell slots are very limited. Like when you're level 20, you only get like 2 or 3 of them at most.
I remember hearing that like some of the actual useful necromancy spells you don't get for
So
fucking ages.
You'll get them by about level like
3, I thought the
three,
first
and
one
you
was like
start
a
getting your
reanimate shit, like a shitty corpse, like not even like a good one, like a skeleton or
and
something.
you get access to your like level 3 spells, but level 5, so it's not too far in.
I'm just gonna be looking fabulous in the back until then.
There's other ways you can do it, but like those, like the ones with just direct necromantic control do come in around level 3.
Choking people on the battlefield, like die so I can take over you.
Yeah, no, look, there is spells that will just let you just reanimate, instantaneously reanimate a corpse, like in battle. Like that is a
If only
thing.
there was in real life
Like
as well.
I can't. That's terrifying.
Be great.
No, the spell command level first spell, which is charm person, follows 1 word commands. Oh, okay. So yeah, no, he's just doing charm person then. Well, if you put it like that there, you could have just said, hey, I'm using charm person to do this. But there's also like a wisdom saving throw they can do against that, if I remember correctly. Or it's maybe a constitution. It's definitely like a saving throw they can do against that, if I remember correctly. Though.
So, Daka, are you role playing as an orc? You should be.
So while that is a cool idea and a cool spell, I think there is like a wisdom saving throw or a constitution saving throw. It's anything that forces you to like give free will of your mind over it usually is like a wisdom or a constitution throw. But yes, no, it's good. It's good to see you back here, Jake. Man, I imagine life's just been a bit hectic, but it's all good.
Jake,
It's all
I've
good.
missed your musk. I've missed that smell. You know, that manly smell that he brings to the chat. Are you not putting it in your cup, or are you just going full wine? Are you full,
Sorry, in a glass.
full bottle, man.
Sorry, in a
It's
glass.
true. It is in glass. Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
It is currently encased in glass.
Why do I need to put it in a glass?
You know what?
Sorry,
I
in a
think
glass.
what if I'll just join you. Right, this
It's already in a glass. It's
is
people say
actually
you gotta-
literally empty.
yeah, like people go like, "Do you want to put your drink in a glass?" Like, sorry, in a glass.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I did have my wine
really all I've
force.
got.
I did at a party have my wine forcibly removed from my hand once by someone after I said that, and they put it into a glass and then give me the glass that they put it into, and I just kind of looked down and went, "You've just created extra steps for me."
You just pour it out.
Well, no, I drunk the what was in the glass that they poured for me. And went,
Yeah.
"I'm not letting you have this again. So if you go to try and grab this out of my hand, I'm moving my hand away."
I'm gonna glass you.
Like,
Right the fuck.
it's one of those ones where it's like it was a bit. I was a little bit perturbed by it because it's kind of like that's a bit rude, like just because I don't want to drink the wine the way you want me to drink it.
If it was if someone
It was
done
my
this to
wine
you-
that I brought to my. It was my wine that I brought with me. It wasn't like it was.
I was gonna say if it was your house and
Yeah.
someone done that, get them right out of there. But if it's someone else's house, that's kind of like.
It's
If
it's
you
a drink
if
that
you drop a bottle of wine, it's gonna do a lot more damage than dropping a glass of wine. Think of that.
I was out their back garden.
Yeah, that changes the parameters a little bit. What if they were looking out for you? If you drop that bottle of wine, you've got, your whole bottle's gone. But if you drop a glass, then you're just a glass. It's fine. I don't know. That's
I could drop this and have a lesser risk of the glass
You could-
smashing.
I guess you could say, like,
the actual container.
when
that
you
they could put it
agree
into.
to a house party, you agree to going by the rules of the person that owns the house a little bit. Just like you don't want to be turned out and being like a fucking like, oh, I'm a fucking cunt. Ah, you just,
No, and I
just
get
you
that.
out.
There's definitely a level of etiquette that you don't want to
Yeah,
ruin their
but
house. But me
drinking out of a
drinking
bottle
out of
is
a bottle
not
like this
a
is
huge,
not.
It's not a so. I don't think it's a social faux pas. No,
Faux pas?
faux pas, a faux pas.
It's just again, it's one
Yeah.
of those things where like doing that there to me was just like, I'm not harming anyone. I'm not getting on like an agent.
You're
I'm
just over here with your bottle.
I'm just drinking my drink like anyone else would. In fact, by drinking it from that bottle, the way I was drinking it,
Less
was
washing up.
Well, actually, I was drinking it slower than maybe someone who would be put into a more open container or a smaller glass because
To be fair,
what you've shown.
I'm flying through this
I'm
thing.
gonna say what you've shown by pouring into that small glass is that you're getting through that small glass and you're topping it up a lot faster.
It's only a wee. Look at how quickly you can drink this. It's such a wee glass, and then
And then it's all gone. Where like if you look at the amount of wine that's still left in my bottle, I have literally drunk maybe.
you're down to there.
I've drunk
He's-
maybe 15% of my bottle.
He's here, and I'm there.
Yeah,
So yeah, but this is also
it's a bit different shape of bottle to be fair
the
as well.
aerodynamics of bottles going to start coming out now. This
But,
is
like-
this is one of those bottles that's made to look like there's more in it
Yeah.
than there is.
Yeah.
'Cause, like this is where are we? 75 CL, and this is probably about like 300 or something. So fuck me, that's 75 CL as well. No, okay, I'm just being a big massive alcoholic then. Ah! Oh shit, what up, boy? What up, boy?
We're all good. We're all good,
It's
Doc.
all
We're just
good.
we're just talking about the dynamics of drinking, I guess.
Friday, we're chilling. We're having fun. We're
Some
here.
alerts are working. They worked earlier. They're probably just a little bit drowned out by the music. So I'm gonna try and bring the music down a little bit, maybe.
I had to turn it up because the music's already too low in here. Okay, I can get rid of that. We're listening
So the
to.
sound alerts should be a little bit higher.
We're on the Street Fighter Third Strike soundtrack tonight.
Yeah.
The best Street Fighter. Is that a controversial opinion?
First strike being the
hardest Street Fighter
No,
by
I mean,
far.
like, I mean, a lot of tournaments go by third strike. The third Street Fighter specifically launched with very, very poor
People didn't get it. They were like, what are
not
these
even that there,
systems?
not even that there, but like I think on the original version of Street Fighter 3, I think frames were down, inconsistent frames and inconsistent balancing and whatnot.
I know that.
And then they went through they went through a multitude of iterations, and then they had the third strike iteration that came out that was then lauded as probably one of the best
version.
ones.
No,
yeah.
but I know like when it came out, people complained. I can't remember which one it was, but they complained that it was either too fast or too slow. But it was different from the Street Fighter 2. I suppose like Turbo was fucking quick as fuck.
Yeah.
So I think Third Strike was a lot slower, and they had like
Yeah, that's comfortable.
they had what 2 or 3 new systems in Third Strike where it made you like stop and be a lot more defensive. People were like, "No, I don't like this," and then the people who liked it,
Thank you very much.
thank you very much, kept playing it, and they kept getting better versions, and then people essentially like 2 years later changed their minds, being like, you know what, I was wrong about the launch of this game. This is actually really good. But the people who thought it was too hard because it had too many systems still hated it.
Well, I think if I remember correctly, I think with Third Strike, because I remember watching Maximilian Dude break it down a little bit, and I think there was just something around. I think there was something to do with literally the
first version had bad netcode or something like that.
Well, not even netcode, because this is a time when netcode
Oh, it
didn't
wasn't even
exist.
there, right? Wasn't
Yeah,
that like
there was no online.
Was it the Dreamcast version of Third Strike had netcode issues though?
Maybe, but again, like the adoption of online for Street Fighter
For like the 5
Third,
people that could play the
was
the
quite low outside of
Dreamcast
Japan.
online.
Like Japan had a high uptake on internet play.
They
That
loved
was
that
one of
shit.
the first ones because they had internet play even on the SNES.
Did
weirdly
you,
enough.
Did you have the PS? What was the PS2 one called? The Brick Net?
No, I didn't have that. No.
What
no.
the fuck was that called? The Netplay? Netplay was it
Yeah,
Netplay?
yeah. I know. My first online console that I went online with was the
360,
Xbox
360,
360.
For everybody.
But like, I mean, the PlayStation was capable, the Dreamcast was capable, the Xbox original was capable.
I remember. I vaguely
this is
remember
sort of like a
you
Western
getting-
countries.
I vaguely remember you having the original Xbox online because you were the only one I knew that had one, and we were playing in your house, and we
I
used
may
it.
have tried it online, maybe.
I can't remember what we were doing with it, But I do remember being like, "Oh, this is crazy."
We had
Get this online.
we had the root of LAN cable,
Yeah,
which wasn't too
you had to
difficult.
plug that song.
But I don't think we played games online because I think at that point
No,
I think
we were using it to listen to music, as far as I remember.
yeah, because we didn't. It was one of those ones where that still came in like that. I think that was the first one to say, "Hey, you need a subscription."
Oh, that's
to
right,
play
because it had
online.
Xbox Live. Yeah.
Yeah, so it had Xbox Live, and it just wasn't something I wasn't willing to pay money for at that age because I was thinking like, if I want to play an online, game, I'll
All
play
you
PC.
children in the audience, fucking consoles used to be entirely offline. It's great. It was mad.
Yeah.
It's madness. Like,
Yeah, but like it was one of those ones where I didn't really. If I was gonna play an online game, I'd play on a PC.
elitist over here, like, fuck's sake.
Well, it's just a PC had internet access by that
No, I
point,
know.
the standard, you know.
I know.
So I would play like Red Alert 2 and stuff online. You okay?
I've completely forgotten how Hell March goes.
You know, I could just Google it.
You could just Google it. Yeah. You could just play Hell March right quick. No, that's it's not helping. Oh, my brain. Right, I'm just gonna stop trying to remember until you get it. We're just gonna play. We're gonna play this right quick.
Yeah, Ronan.
Yeah, I know it's stomp, stomp, stomp guitar riff, but I can't remember what the guitar riff sounded like.
Hope you
Also,
well,
hi
Ronan.
Ronan. Mwah, big kisses.
Game Works looking well.
Oh yeah, the Game Boy link cables, they were fun. And Pokemon with people. 954 people have downloaded this. Pricks. That's the one. Okay, I got it. We're good. We're back. What is it? 1981.
The Hell March, I think like 1984.
We're in. Oh my God, we're in 1984.
Like original Red Alert came out quite. Oh, can you not hear it?
I guess like I'm always thinking of the 1980 or the Red Alert 2 version, I suppose.
You hear now?
You fucking better. What a tune. I don't give a fuck about like video game music anymore. It all sucks now.
Great song. Like again, a lot of my childhood was this song, just because I was
We're all big Red Alert fans.
big Red Alert fan. Yeah.
Yeah. It does sound a wee bit like a Pantera song. It's all fucking drum and bass. Not like a drum and bass song, but just. What a game. What a series that's been run into the fucking ground. It doesn't exist
Yeah.
anymore.
They fucking destroyed it. It's a great fucking song though. Great fucking. This goes on for 6 minutes though.
I'm okay with it.
Okay, we'll keep it on for a second. I'm gonna lower it
Just listening to
slightly.
the whole thing.
Lower it slightly.
What's going on? We're just listening to Red Alert songs. Gonna be very distracting now. Is there a 10-hour version? No.
I would genuinely maybe consider have that on the background actually because that's how much I love Hell March. They had like a Hell March too, but I didn't
I remember Hell March 2 way more than I remember this one.
You want me to stick on Hell March 2?
Yeah, because I played Red Alert 2 way more than the first one.
I played Red Alert 1, but equal amounts. But yeah.
There you. Is it the second one there? Or is that still?
But
That's
Red Alert. That's Red Alert 1. Yeah. Look, Red Alert.
The PC version. Right.
Um,
It would be that one then. Hell March 2. Is it the one that starts with like? Bruh, bruh? Look at this guy. The eyes.
very Yuri looking lad.
Yeah, it's a wee bit. There we go. This is the better version.
I'm
they're both
reserving judgment on
They're
that
both
till I
pretty
hear
good.
it.
They're both
Actually,
pretty good. I think it's the first one just with a wee bit extra fucking like wee bit more distortion. There we go. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. Hey, Biggie, what's the?
Yeah, no, this is like it's like I handed off the Limp Bizkit, and I really
And
don't like it.
There's a wee bit of like rap rock in it. That
I
sounds
don't like that, if I'm honest. Okay, it got better there. That got a wee bit better.
It goes back into it pretty like one for one about halfway through it, I think. It's just the one I remember more. Just wait for it. You just gotta wait for it. You're still waiting though. The Russians are coming for you. Not like in real life. We're talking about Command and Conquer. Literally what Red Alert was. What do you think the Red Alert was? Russia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, by the third game they introduced China, I think.
It's true. It is a wee bit Doom 2016.
I don't enjoy this as much as the original. I don't know why. It's just like
Red Light.
it doesn't vibe me the same way the original does. No, that still sounds a bit too Limp Bizkit-y for me.
Break stuff.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just waiting for Fred Durst to come in and shout weird things at me. I just want to go smash the fuck up.
Smash the fuck up.
I'm like, no, fuck off. Like,
Limp Bizkit still have some fucking bangers though. But it's just mostly because it reminds you of like what you were doing when you were like 14.
Maybe what you were doing 14, I fucking hated them then. I was never into nu metal, and you know that. Yeah, I wasn't.
We were all 14 at one point. Like
Yeah, we're all
it's okay.
14,
It's
but
okay.
like, I wasn't into nu metal. I didn't like it. It wasn't Megadeth or heavier. I thought it was shit. That's where I was at 14, remember?
You were, to be fair, you still listened to Megadeth back when we were 14.
Yeah.
Maybe this isn't a version of the song I'm thinking of.
There's a Hell March Free.
Is there a
like,
year? Well, where was that from?
That was from the third Red Alert.
Was that? Had they gone 3D at that point, or was that?
The second one kind of made it a little bit more like
Or was that
3D-ish.
Yuri's Revenge?
Well, no, Yuri's Revenge was just the
It was
expansion.
just the
too.
expansion for 2, yeah.
Yeah. Like, we put in free, right? There's a Hell March Free, which I personally can't remember.
I don't remember this one.
They're doing NXT releases? For fuck's sake. Okay, cool.
We're just gonna keep listening to Red Alert music. That's fine.
We'll get back to the Capcom stuff in a second, like, don't worry.
Capcom stuff?
Well, Street Fighter.
Oh yes, I promise you. I don't think I played any of Red Alert 3.
I played quite a bit of it. You had that wonderful
I know
Tim Curry
I know it
flavor
had
to
dope as fuck cutscenes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not bad. Wee bit more like the first one.
Yeah, I'm kind of jiving better with this one, just purely on the point that like there's just a bit more. I feel like the brass section is adding a little bit to
Is
it.
it gonna start though? Or is it just gonna fucking jump into it? Oh, it's going another way now. There's an orchestra involved now.
It's still got the same. I kind of like that one better.
Pulling me back in though. Hold on. Listen to S&M up in here or something like that. Fuck. This is more like movie. Definitely more like spice.
He got him down so spice.
Spice.
I don't know why, but he was very effeminate when he said that, which is why everyone loves it, because
Yeah.
he fully just like he Rocky
Head back.
hard
He's
he
like,
Rocky
yeah.
harded a little bit. He gives us a bit of Frankenfurter when he said space.
A little bit. Well, this one's like chuggy as fuck. Like,
I like this better because the brass section is just adding that little bit more like robust sort of musical tone to it. Makes it feel a little bit like it just fills out the actual like mids a bit more.
I think I would go 1, 2, 3.
I would go 1, 3, 2.
Yeah.
I feel like this is like you said earlier about S&M. We're talking about the Metallica album, not.
I was listening to that yesterday actually.
Yeah.
I kind of jumped in my head there. I see this has a wee low section. This song doesn't need a low section.
Low sections are good because if they come with heaviness, it perpetuates the heaviness more. A low section works well if you're trying to for a really good ebb and flow. But like I feel like. See, are you building again? the build is the hook though. That's why I think that low section's working.
I mean, the first one's essentially all build.
Yeah.
It's just like
Yeah, like for me, it's like 1,
strap
3,
in
2.
and try not to come.
I feel like you said about S&M though. Like this is like the symphony version of 1, and I like that.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm
James Happy's going, hey, yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
like that is like that's the problem with S&M. It's like filing na 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 na
Yeah.
It's like, and then it's like give me fuel, give me fire, give me outside desire. Where ooh yeah.
It's still a pretty good album.
It's a good album.
It's not bad.
It has a lot from Load and Reload, which I'm not too fussed on. I think they could have done more.
There are songs you can skip. It's fine.
Yeah, like there's some songs that I just never really enjoyed from those albums. That there's some that there is, some that are not. Like Feels Good, and like obviously Nothing Else. Nothing Else about Married Black album, so that's all good.
Yeah.
Was Mama Said on? Like 4-Leaf Clover's good and whatnot. But yeah, like there's some songs that work, some songs that don't.
Why?
Space.
I know, like, I was watching a little compilation of the cutscenes from like Red Alert 2 a couple of days ago. And I was like, do you know, what do you call her?
Oh fuck.
Gina Carino? The UFC fighter. That was like the first thing that she was in. You know, her from she was
Yes.
Mandalorian and stuff. I was like, God, this is mad. She was like she was the Russian sniper.
the Russian
that was
sniper,
technically
yeah.
that was supposed to be her on the cover.
Yeah, I remember that. And
like,
then you had
it's funny.
God, you know what? That was definitely one of those ones where like you're watching cutscenes, even from the second game, you're watching cutscenes, you're like, Tanya's pretty hot. I'm 14 and I don't know how to feel about this.
They front loaded that game with Babes, like Babes and then Tim Curry. Like, yeah, all right.
Yeah, no, I agree.
We're all here. That's what
I'm here for all of it.
This is why I'm here for this.
Rona, I just saw you posted the insane story of the Red Alert, terribly summarized. I'm
shit, what
fucking watching that later when I get a chance because that looks fucking intriguing. And I just love that there's a big old Tim Curry.
Big old Tim Curry.
So I'm gonna be checking that the fuck out.
A bit of jungle beat.
Excuse me while I just navigate the jungle.
Oh, you in the jungle?
The jungle.
Fucking hell. You guys in the jungle?
I'm in the jungle.
From the jungle?
Just rip this off inside.
Oh my god. Oh, it's the jungle, baby. You want to die? I hate Guns N' Roses. I hate them so much.
I can't stand it.
I hate Shut the fuck up.
I got a bike phone.
Thank you for beating me. I appreciate that.
I can beat you with soft
A
play.
Friday night beating.
Soft play.
See, that's, what I don't understand is like, why is that not just part of the chair? Why is that an add-on?
It's actually really handy to take it off because if I'm wearing my cap backwards, the backwards cap hits off it, so I can take it off and it doesn't interfere.
God, I can't wait till all the things I'm going to be able to do once I fucking shave my hair. I'm going to be able to just lie down.
Welcome to the jungle.
Welcome to the jungle, baby.
Welcome to the jungle.
That's accurate. That's, oh my God. It's like we've got, what are you calling it?
Stephen.
No, that's
Tyler.
Tyler. That's from Aerosmith.
No.
Axel Rose.
Axel Rose.
Excel Rose.
Excel Rose.
Just does spreadsheets. He's like,
I'm going to spread these sheets and then I'm going to spread your sheets.
like Axel Rose, we worked at 9 to 5. Excel Rose.
Yeah, like, Axel Rose. Do you want to see my
prick, though?
Do you want to see my fucking V lookup?
Oh my! I don't.
And
even,
then I'll give your V a lookup.
I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what a VLOOKUP is.
Oh my god, there's so many.
It's just a deep. Was that a deep Excel?
That was
short one. Oh my god!
I can't believe
that was a deep cut. Well done, well done. Anyone who uses Excel, you just got the joke of the fucking year. Well done.
God, I can't believe I was able to make that joke.
Holy shit! Well done. I think I've used Excel like twice in my life.
Oh, I use it regularly. That's why I was able to do that. And I feel dirty now.
Mikey's probably rolling on the floor right now. He fucking loves Excel. He's an Excel professional. He's I can hear him. He's clamoring for his phone right now. He's like, oh, Excel.
Excel Rose singing
Rose.
"Welcome to the John Gell." Jungle.
The John Gull.
It's like the
jungle.
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games and a Good Friday agreement.
Oh Christ, that's where we're going.
No, we're not. It's actually too warm.
It could be.
It's so warm
It's
right
Friday,
now.
so it could be. Yeah, we're back into the
God.
We're back into the
Really
summer
warm.
months of us in the studio.
It's so fucking awful.
In the winter, we're all
The only
bundled up.
benefit is there's a secondary exposed plug there now that we can use for the fan if we need to use the fan at some point. Not there.
I thought you were just pointing.
Well, no, it's yeah. Well, yes, there's a
plug. Oh shit!
there's a plug right beside him.
That is right.
I don't know if you can plug into his balls. Maybe.
You can try it. Forbidden West Belfast stuff in this bitch. Are you still playing that?
Yeah, it's fucking huge. Like there's still a lot of quests, and like it's
That sounds like my problem with the first one.
fully voiced and everything. Like a lot of effort. A lot. If you're in that universe, you're going to get a lot out of it. But obviously, you're not in that universe, so you're not going to care. It's like you. It's like me trying to get into Elden Ring.
I'm still playing it. I'm still loving every minute of it.
See, for you, my Elden Ring is like your Horizon. I'm going to enjoy the shit out of it. You're not going to give a fuck about it, and vice versa.
I mean, what do you call her?
Aloy.
Aloys.
Aloys.
She's cute. She's cutie.
Yeah, she is.
She's cutie. But then again, so is my character in Elden Ring. So I don't know
It's not a competition.
what it is in my mind.
Well, that's a bit weird.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to stack them up. It's like, will I play Forbidden Planet?
I mean, like
what's
if
it
you
called?
enjoy both,
Forbidden,
you can, Horizon.
Forbidden Planet.
Yeah, that's a store.
And a movie.
I mean, it's one of those ones where like if you enjoy what you enjoy, but I mean,
true.
like. I mean, for me, like I personally, like I am of the opinion is like Elden Ring just doesn't do anything for me, and that's cool.
Right.
But like,
The thought
but
of
I hope people who enjoy that game series fucking love it.
the thought of doing like 2 back-to-back like massive open world games now is just horror.
I don't mind it so much as I
can't do it.
I can do it because I weirdly adapt well to open world.
I meant more the time.
Yeah, no, I adapt well to that. I weirdly
don't have-
cannibalize open worlds.
I don't have the time.
I'm weirdly, for the most part, deadly efficient in open worlds. There's been times where like, Bird Panda says like, you're already at this point in the game. What the fuck? And then Andrew's like, wait, you're already at this point in the game and you're doing all the side content. What the fuck? It's like, and they played probably the game arguably more than me because I don't play it if I'm not on stream.
Yeah.
So I've got a weird knack for open world games.
Hold on. I need to just address what Ocean said here. He's
Right.
back to playing Persona 5 and he's going for the doctor.
Smart choice.
That is the correct choice.
It's a smart choice.
That is the only choice.
Yes.
Because the rest of them are children.
Yes.
So go for the doctor.
Yeah.
Do it.
I
or
mean-
the teacher. But that's just.
the teacher's a weird
I would-
power dynamic
I would
that I
get-
don't like.
I would date the teacher, not Joker, the character.
Yeah.
Me myself, I would be all over that
Separate
teacher.
from the character Joker.
yeah, but I would also be all over that goth doctor.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I feel like your character. Yeah. To be fair, your.
But that's not how I see it. I'm just more. I see it more as like, who would I want to date? So I'm all over that doctor.
Yeah. Fair.
100% into that doctor.
There's just a weird dynamic if you're going to date your teacher, and anytime you date a superior, it's always just a don't.
Technically, I am dating a teacher.
No, but like your direct teacher, if you know what I mean, like someone directly who teaches you, like in an institution.
Oh, okay. No, I'm not then.
I think there's just a power dynamic there that I'd always be like, yeah, don't. There's a reason why I don't date in my work, because there's opportunities have arisen.
Don't share what you eat.
Well, not even that there. No, it's just because
don't come where you work.
not even that there, but like, especially in my own environment, like my own like area, I am a manager. That is a power dynamic. That is weird. Like that is asking for trouble.
It is. Yes.
You're like, it's uncomfortable.
I'm self-employed, so I can date whoever I want.
Well, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But I work in a
You're not
institution. I'm
self-employed.
not self-employed, and I work in an institution that has like various levels of.
Would you count
commanding.
this as being self-employed?
To an extent, yes, but it's not my primary income.
No,
because
look at you, just
because-
two self-employed guys.
Because like if I'm really honest, like anything that has ever been given to us in the bits or the subs or anything, I haven't seen a penny from in 2 years. It's like it's great that you support the channel from that there, but right now it's just kind of in the background, just accumulating
in the ether.
In the ether. I haven't like I don't do that. Like some people will take their money out monthly. I just kind of let it ride because there is no benefit taking it out monthly because it wouldn't be enough for us to do anything worthwhile with. And in all honesty, the next worthwhile thing would probably be making sure that that stream gear needs upgraded again at some point, like PCs and stuff.
What if we No, I got nothing to say. What if we get some kind of like
all of the upgrades I've got so far have been out of my money, my own pocket.
well, we have to buy a tiny fridge.
Yeah, it's not expensive there, but
We have to get a fridge
$90
so I can put my head in it.
That's
every once in a while.
weird.
We're going to start our documentary series soon.
You want to do a doc? Is it because I made a weird offhand joke on Twitter about that?
No, it's definitely something I've been thinking about. It's more the car than anything else.
Right.
Because like what I would like to do is just get someone to film me and you going somewhere and doing something.
See the problem that there
that's
is.
it.
See the problem that there is that we need to get either your camera, a boom microphone, or get a new camera because my camera's good, right? But it's doesn't have external microphone input. So usually how you get good audio out of those things, you get those lovely Rode microphones that have the sort of like a shotgun microphone.
Yeah,
to them.
yeah.
That doesn't have the ability to do that there. So we would need to like I know yours can support that.
Can it?
Yes, because most DSLRs do
Yeah.
have that functionality because it's a mirrorless. It's a
So
little bit different.
I would be totally fine with doing that
Yeah.
or getting one of those because just doing nothing and filming it is funny
Yeah.
as far as I'm concerned. So we should do that. Like us going to a field somewhere in Donegal and then just doing a video there to me that's funny because people will be like, why are you in this field in Donegal? And be like, why not?
We're going to tell you we're going to do a small
Look
documentary.
at this wall. Like watch us walk through this field for a bit.
It's one of those ones we're going to do that we got to make it entertaining.
We're going
like we have to have a premise. We have to have something in
me
mind.
and you just
Me and you
being-
can't just look at a wall and go, isn't that fun?
me and you doing a this is Ireland for people who are not from Ireland.
Right.
I think is a solid gold idea.
feel like
Because
we have
even
to-
the smallest things,
right.
because I've been to America a lot now,
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
lot more than more than I want to, and they're fascinated by anything that's not American.
Yeah.
So literally even a stone wall, that's just it's not held up by anything. It's literally just a stack of slate in the middle of a field. They would be like, "What the fuck? Like, why wouldn't someone just knock it down or blow it up?" And it could literally just be us two just like shouting at this wall and they'd love it.
It's not a fucking green screen.
Well, it is, yeah. This is not a real set. Like,
Touch them. It's back here. Touch them.
it's all.
That
They know.
all.
They know it's special effects. That's basically the only reason I'm on this show is because I'm really good at digital effects, and this is all.
Touch the background.
Yeah, I already told you. I said that it was a 3D model. Like we're in like a big green room, and well, where do you think all the money goes? Obviously, it's to pay digital artists because I'm not going to do all this fucking shit myself. I can be bored. But all we need to do is just change the background to like a valley with a wall.
Do it then.
And people will be
If
like,
it's
"Well,
such
I
a
can't
green
do it. I can't do it right now. I'm not near my computer, but I'll do it for next week." And people will be like, "Yeah, this is great. I'm loving this. This is good stuff." So I think they know.
Oh God, that's a fucking point he's made. A valley's just a big green screen.
Exactly. Yeah. There you go.
That's terrifying. Could you imagine the weird shit we'd do in post production with
It
that?
would just be footage of us screaming.
That would actually be hilarious. Me and you just go.
Like,
We just
screaming back from the point.
We have just chroma keyed in a big load of spaghetti.
Something like that. Yeah. So this is what we should do, and I think we should do it.
Oh, I hate that this is actually a funny idea. It actually hurts my head that is actually a comedically funny
Because
idea.
if people are happy to sit here and watch us in front of the computer every week,
Oh my God.
I'm pretty sure people would watch videos of us doing stuff in the real world.
We could do player versus PVV. Player versus vlog. PVV. Player versus vlog, where we just do random vlogs every so often.
PVR, player versus road trip.
That's another one, yeah.
Player vagina road trip.
Or reality.
Player virtual reality.
Player versus reality.
Oh my god, I don't want a verse reality. I like being in the digisphere where we are now in our green screen, our green screen kingdom.
Green screen. I could, if I got angry enough, I could destroy that whole shelf.
I can't touch any of this stuff. Like, see, my hand just goes right through it all. Crazy.
Oh yeah, that's the thing.
That's one thing that really annoys me is when you're watching footage outside and all you hear is.
You have those little like fluffy boys on your microphone.
Right, so we get a fluffy boy.
So like, I think like the shotgun mics have like kind of like a foam like this here that can.
The fluffy, they're like that, right? They're like the long fluffy boys.
Yeah. Player versus environment. Yeah. Again,
that just sounds like we're going outside to beat up things in the environment.
we could beat up the wall.
Like, is that a foal? Fucking dive
No.
cunt.
Don't do that.
Is that a pine martin?
Why would you attack the animal
that's
of
what I'm saying.
Ireland?
That's what it sounds like. They're saying player versus environment just means like it's just like us going up and beating up small animals.
I don't want you to do that.
Player versus holograms. There you go. That's what we're doing now. Sure, that's why I want to change.
I've got these on order for you guys.
Oh my god! So I'm going to get a big furry cock.
It's not furry. Feel it.
I don't know what the
Purposes.
No, I don't know what the
Foam.
I don't know how to describe the feeling of touching foam though.
Have you ever touched a recently shaved head that's got stubble?
There you go. Stubbly boy. Player versus Loch Ness. It's quite good. Just do all the videos. Just do a bunch of videos from Loch Ness.
That's an idea he just gave us.
I was going to go to Loch Ness.
I was going to beat up Brits.
Oh, we're going to beat up the English? Oh. Ronan, see? I like the way
Ronan has
thinking.
Ronan has a way of thinking that I've always deeply respected.
Just beating up the English. So we'll get Ocean over and then we'll beat him up. We'll film it. We'll pay him though. We'll pay him.
I think I've already promised to adopt him, which makes him not English.
Fuck's sake. Right.
I have made concessions to adopt certain members of chat where they wanted to be adopted to remove their Englishness.
Right. Okay. So can they? Will they be honorarily Northern Ireland then? Northern Irish?
It's one of those ones. The reason why I'm called a dad on stream is because I'm literally adopting these people.
Just put a stream daddy emote in the chat, please, for the dad.
Yeah, I'm not going to beat up I'm not going to domestically beat up the children.
Right, but if they're not your children, then it's not domestic abuse. It's just abuse.
If I adopted them, they're still my children.
Right. Well, I'm not adopting anybody, so I'll kick the fuck out of whoever comes near me. They'll enjoy it though. Oh, you'll enjoy it.
What?
You don't know how I beat people up.
I really don't.
It's with hand jobs. Yeah, it incapacitates them. So there you go.
Out of curiosity, do you want something that makes emotes appear across us on the screen when emotes are put into the chat?
Yes.
I'll work on that.
What was the question? It was like something's coming on?
Right, so imagine, no way Andrew's putting an emote in there, or anyone uses emotes. Imagine that emote then like started bouncing around here.
Oh, like yeah, okay, we should do that.
I can do that. Not now.
Oh, okay, right.
I mean, if you want to talk to the chat while I try and figure out how to do it, I can.
It's not something we have to worry about right this very second.
But no, I'm just saying if you wanted that to be a thing.
We have them come on screen. Like,
I would look into see what the animation limitations are. But
well, I'll do it if needs be.
No, because it has to use an API to connect it to Twitch. That's why I would have to look into it, because I need to see what resources allow me to do that.
Well, okay.
Because you could do that there, but that means then we have to instigate the resource where, I mean, like...
So we could just press like a button that's like, come!
Why is that dog wearing a muzzle? It bites. It's not nice.
Actually, I eat poop.
It wasn't cum related. It was dog related though. Like this guy.
Are we getting a Brent update?
Brent update. Do you want to know what he's up to?
What?
Fucking nothing.
Pretty good, I guess.
But I mean that in a good way, because it seems like he's calmed down.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
So he was standing outside today and he was just like, here, see the sunshine? He just sat outside for ages and didn't bark at anyone.
Yeah.
Which is crazy, because that's his whole thing is barking at people. Barking at people who come near the house.
Yeah.
There was someone getting out of a car right outside. My dog's not eating shit! No, he would. He probably would if he could, to be honest. Like, that's the end of that. That's the end of the Brent update. He would probably eat shit if he could. But he's loving it. He's loving life. That's it. That's about it. What were we talking about again?
So yeah, I like how Ronan put it about Brent eating poop, and then everyone's like, I can relate to Brent.
Do you mean more like the sunshine or the eating shit? because that's kind of weird.
I feel like that was well timed.
he had a stick this morning. I guess that
tree
was
shit?
fun. No, a stick.
Yeah, tree shit.
No, just a bit of a tree.
Yeah, tree shit.
A tree shit.
Yeah, it is.
Wouldn't that be like acorns?
What? Wait, no.
Yeah.
I mean, let us.
Not laying in the sun, not eating shit.
I just tried to catch up half our chat. That's all I wanted to do because I'm a.
Our entire
I
chat.
do not eat. I know you do not eat.
Just admitted that they all eat shit.
It's brown and sticky, just like shit.
It's brown and sticky.
A stick.
Shit.
Sure.
It wasn't a joke. It was just telling you a fact. You jumped in there with a punchline. It's like, not a joke. Just telling you.
Well, no, you asked what
What's
is.
brown and sticky?
I assume a stick.
Poop.
Okay.
What else is brown and sticky?
I assume a stick.
Poop.
I keep taking your word, don't
A
I?
bigger poop.
I keep taking your word, don't I?
What's brown and stinky?
Well, dirty poo.
A dirty stick.
True. What else is
I'm
brown?
gonna go get more booze.
Know what else is brown and sticky? Resin.
Oh shit! Got that sticky icky.
Yeah, sticky icky.
I don't have a weed button.
Shut up, bitch!
I feel offended. I feel very offended. That's what a poop. Jesus Christ, Andrew. They don't eat poop. I'm going to say with a level of like crippling authority that is not the case. And I will back them up on fighting you because if you're going to, I come from a land down, no wait, that's a song. I come from a place where the saying goes, talk shit, get hit. And you're about to get hit for talking shit. And I respect that from Macy, if I'm honest.
They eat the poo poo.
Oh, that was from that weird fucking homophobe.
It's like they eat the poo poo.
Yeah, like
people
it
are
was-
just like,
It's like it was that weird, like completely off base, random. Thank you very much, Tara. Absolute sweetheart. A random off base African preacher who was suggesting that all gay men eat poo.
eat the poo poo.
It's like they eat the poo poo.
They eat the poo
They
poo.
eat the poo poo. And they're like, num 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 num. I'm like, that's
right. not
hard. That's not how all
People in the audience were just like,
that is not remotely how all gay sex works. But okay.
oh, all right, okay. You're it's called mulching. You gotta recycle.
I mean, you know, as long as you're doing it in your own private fucking place, I'm not going to judge.
Like, what do you mean, like sitting outside a Cafe Nero, just having a wee?
In his own place, I mean, like his home, his domicile,
Having a wee shit.
his own private property.
I saw someone fucking having a shit in the street the other day. I was like, oh, that's not good. It's like,
That is 100% Roshan.
there's a guy who's like walking up, the guy who walks up and down the Lisburn Road, who he has like a wee we call it like a walker or something.
Like an assisted rolling job.
But like every time I've seen the cunt, he's always drinking. He always has like a wee. He
Kind of hard I want to go into
he
retirement.
has like a wee thing, and then he's got like a bag hanging off one
Yeah.
of the handles,
Yeah.
and there's always like a 4-pack of Guinness in it, and one of them's always open.
That is how I
So
want to
he'll
go
get
into my
he'll get a
retirement.
couple of steps down the street and be like,
The guy's road beer and
but
can get
I was
behind that.
walking down the street. I was going to the shop the other day, and I saw him just off the main road, and he was like literally like a few feet away from like a bunch of kids, and he was like just up against this wall,
Right.
like
I'm watching you from here, so don't worry.
trousers down.
Yeah.
He was just like
Oh, that's not good.
like
I don't want to be that man.
wiping his ass, like trousers down the ankles. Like he had just taken a shit
Oh, that's not
in
good.
the street, and he was like wiping his ass. He's like, "Could you not have just went home?" Like, oh god.
Anal feasting, Jesus Christ. Oh God, it's like, you've seen that one where it's like news reporter turns around and says like, why are you gay?
Why are you gay?
And then he goes, who says I'm gay? You are gay.
Some of that stuff's pretty funny though. It's like
It's funny because it's funny because you're not expecting such a jarring,
it's
like stupid question. Like you're not expecting just this random like amount of just absolute sheer.
What I'm thinking of, I think it was like it must have been like an episode from like a TV show or something like that, and it's some guy like he must be some kind of like university dean or something like that. And he's
Yeah.
doing like an interview with some woman. And he's like, "You think you can pass this university without sucking my cock?" And then just starts laughing. I'm like, what? But he has such a good laugh on him.
God, no. That's grim.
It's not real. It's like, I think it's part of like a TV show or something, but it was just funny because it's just their sense of humor is very strange.
In their logic, does me being bisexual mean I love to shoot cows? Or maybe it's hard to say. Ocean. I don't like to think. I don't like to validate the logic of poorly informed individuals or terribly
And also,
insensitive
we don't know how you
individuals.
feel about cows, so
Yeah, true.
I don't know. Yeah, between that and the woman pissing herself at the Bowery, I see a lot of bodily function.
Just please reassure me I've never sat in the seat that woman sat on. Anytime
I would
drove
like
you.
to say it's been cleaned, but we've never sat in
that area?
We've never sat in the area
Okay.
that she's done it. 'Cause
I
it's
enjoy
like,
the Bowery.
as we come up to the, like the door,
Yeah.
we always go to the right. She done it on the left
Right.
because we were laughing at her from like far away. So yeah, that's fine.
I've had my experiences with weird people.
I think everyone's had like a.
I've told some stories on stream or some I can't tell on stream because it's one of those ones where
Actually, here Tara has a really good point. They
What's
bring the seats in every night and then put them out again in the morning. So
I just hope they're clean though.
I assume they clean them.
I mean, after you're gonna smell hot.
You would
wabs
smell.
of
You would
piss.
smell hot. Like this chair smells like a hot wab of piss.
Yeah.
Let's wipe this down. So yeah, I would like to think that maybe they
Yeah.
wipe it down. Yeah.
Bar staff don't get paid enough.
No, but maybe the cleaner in the morning does.
No, I don't think they do. Anytime you have to clean someone's bodily function that's not near a toilet, to me that's just a step too far.
That's true.
Like I get it, like cleaning a toilet as part of your cleaning duties is an expected place because that is a designated place to produce that bodily function.
Literally where people shit.
Yeah, but like on a wicker chair or a wicker style chair in the front of a very classy wine club / bar.
Yeah. People get up to some
Jesus
like
Christ.
really weird shit when they think that they're like one time when I was working in Omniplex, I was in cleaning the toilets. Like you're supposed to clean them like once an hour or whatever. When I was
Yeah.
on the floor, I was like, right, need something to do. I'll go fucking clean the toilets. So I'm in there fucking scrubbing like shit out of the inside of a toilet or whatever. And some guy comes fucking walking in and he was like, some fucking old fella. I was just like, I'm really not in the fucking mood for this. He was like, oh, excuse me, do you work here? He's like fucking hand half down the toilet. It's like, obviously I fucking work here, you fucking dickhead. Yeah, is there a problem? He's like, oh yeah, could you just pick that seat up there? I was like, pick the seat up. He's like, you see that there yellow ring around the underside? I was like, yep. He's like, do you know that's dried urine? Why has that not been cleaned? Like, yeah, fuck off. Just fuck off. These weirdos. Where, like, these toilets are cleaned like every day. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I think that's a disgrace. It's like, why the fuck are you looking under the toilet seat?
Why I would just turn that.
And why did you stop me from fucking literally cleaning the toilet to tell me that the toilets haven't been cleaned? Like, can you not see what I'm doing?
I'm in
Can
the
you not
process
see?
of doing it.
Do you think I'm doing this for my own fucking enjoyment? People they get very like, I deserve answers when they're like, well, I paid for a ticket, so
You deserve
I
a
can treat
slap,
you like
not
fucking
answers.
shit. I'm fucking shocked I didn't just beat the shit out of somebody on there on my way out. I nailed that kid once before. That was still my crowning achievement. Then there was great. Went over like a fucking bowling ball. And his man shouted at him. Have I not told the story before?
Go for it.
Oh fuck. Love telling this story. So like in between shows, so like a show ends at 9:30 and there's
Yeah.
another one at 9:45 or whatever. You have to run in and like clean the screens and like as much as you can in the time that you've got. So people gather around the door waiting to get into the next one. You're like, right, okay, well, we don't really have time to do like a good clean, so just clean what you can. We'll do the rest of it later. So like everyone's waiting to get in around the door. I think this was probably at some point in the afternoon because it was like kids waiting to get into it. So it was a kids film. So it was probably a Saturday morning going into the afternoon, and they're always the busiest kids showings because it's where all the fucking kids turn up. So there's a big group of them fucking sitting outside the room. So we're coming up. I've got like about fucking 7 black bags full of shit on me. I'm carrying like 4 fucking brushes and loads of those little plastic kid seats. So I am not in any fucking mood. And I also can't use my arms for anything. So like the way the doors in Omniplex went, there was like wooden door opens at the middle, opens outwards. And there's little windows on them, but they're kind of like in the middle of the door.
Yeah.
So a kid was standing right where the doors open between the windows, and I didn't see him. So I kicked the door open as hard as I possibly could because I was so pissed off because it was like a Saturday morning. I think I was the only person there. The place was a fucking state. And I was just like, right, I need to get this clean so these other fucking 500 people can come in and fuck this screen up. And this kid went about 50 feet across the foyer. Like he just went, he went flying. The doors just launched him into the fucking foyer. And he went like head first and like slid and then fell over. And I was like, right, I'm about to get absolutely fucking reamed by this parent. Because to be fair, most of them are like, how dare you touch my beautiful Jaden or whatever the fuck his name is. I fucking Jaden's there absolutely is. I was like, right, I'm about to get fucking reamed here. And the fucking the man was just like, what the fuck are you doing standing in front of that door? Can you not see the man's coming in? I was like, yes. So not only did I get to kick the fuck out of a kid, but he also got yelled at. That's like, oh my God. Like 8 years later, that's still one of my best stories at that place. So fucking good. Because the rest of them were just like, the guy who was on coke pissed himself while he was coming down the stairs while we were trying to get him out. Someone vomiting into a coke bottle and leaving it there.
Ew.
People changing nappies during films and leaving them in the seats, like shoving them down in the seats. The girls' toilets being fucking disgusting every day. You lot are horrible. The you know what? The only thing that was ever in the boys' toilets, bit of piss on the floor. See the girls' toilets, fucking tampons everywhere, period blood smeared all over the walls, shit everywhere. It's like, who raised these people? Women are so much more disgusting than men when you have to clean up after them. It's not even a contest. Fuck that. Pissing in the cups, leaving them in the cup holder. It's like, oh, this fucking Mrs. Brown Boys movie is just too entertaining. Can't get up and go to the bathroom. Go, leave that there. You can clean that up, no problem.
I mean, the phantom shitter on our work only ever struck the girls' toilets, which leads me to believe.
Could have just been a woman.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
100%.
Yeah.
Their women are disgusting. No offense to you, but
I think I've referred to the phantom shitter before a few times on stream.
Everybody's got a story like that.
Yeah, it was brilliant because we had a big old bald lad called Conan who'd come down.
Conlon or Conan?
Conan. Imagine it's spelled like Conan, but it was obviously Irish. It was Conan.
Okay, right.
And he would just come down and he just like, we had like these it was like weird like fabric grey wall dividers that you'd have between like sections of a business.
Yep.
It would just the soul destroying walls.
Yeah.
He would lean over one of those. He goes, the phantom shitter struck again.
What's he doing in the girls' toilets?
It's one of those ones where he was talking to the cleaner because like his floor, his apartment was right outside the toilet that was struck. Okay. So the cleaner would come out and say something to him.
That was struck.
Yeah, I mean, like when you vandalize a toilet or an area by shitting on the floor in the middle of the floor, nowhere near a toilet, inside of toilets, I would call it a striking rather than anything else.
I mean, the chances that it just dropped out are very little. It's
very little. They went out of their way to literally go see the center of this fucking floor.
But then again, if it was a woman, then they may have just done it on purpose because they're disgusting. This is 5 years. 5 years of cleaning a women's bathroom, and fucking hell, what is wrong with that? Jesus.
That's why if you're ever going to do coke, do it in the men's bathroom.
Yeah. So,
or the cleanest place to do it.
I tell you what, we all use the disabled toilets because like
true,
they're like out of the way. There's only one of them. We cleaned them. They were fucking immaculate. But even every so often, someone would just jump in and be like, I'm just gonna smear a wee bit of shit.
I think I almost got kicked out of the Titanic Museum banquet hall for doing coke.
Yeah, sure.
But
they like, well, if you're not sure and you get out.
No, it's one of those things where like me and the other person were absolutely giving it stacks.
Giving it just.
And I say this is like 2018-ish. Not a very good year of my life.
That's not that long ago.
4 years ago.
Yeah.
Not a good year of my life.
Right.
2018, 2017, around that time. I think it was like 2017 going into 2018.
Okay, was this like a near New Year's thing?
It was like it was a Christmas party.
Okay, yeah.
And bad year of my life. Right. And so it's one of those things like you have those times where it's like I am in such a bad place in my life that I am just going to be
I'm
self-destructive.
just going to do coke in a bathroom.
I'm just literally going to like I just don't care anymore. Like I've lost any. You become numb and you're kind of like, I am just going to. Oh yeah, it's just the string tag says first playthrough just because I just get lazy and forget to turn that off.
We're doing a first playthrough of our lives.
Yeah, true. It's a first playthrough of our lives. Yeah,
So there you go.
I like that. But yeah, so it's like you get there's points in your life if you go through hard times in life, you
just start doing coke.
well, no, it's like I mean, like it's when people go through hard times, they are self-destructive.
Yeah.
Right. Like they don't care anymore. Like they become numb and they're only numb to everything, and it's just the only thing that goes through their head. It's just like.
Like the Linkin Park song.
No, not like that. I mean,
the end?
I'm being very serious about a very sad time in my life. And you're taking the piss from Linkin Park.
That's literally what all their songs is about.
Yeah,
they have a song called Numb, and in the end. So remember that. They also suck though, so it doesn't matter. All right, continue. I'll stop talking about Linkin Park. Right, so you were doing coke.
So yeah, I was doing coke in the bathroom, right?
Back to the important part.
Worst part is like the coke wasn't like it was suspicious coke, dubious coke.
Right, so like C plus coke. Like
We
not
find
even.
a bag of coke on the floor.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Not even good. You found floor coke? Are you serious?
Self-destructive time of my life. I was like,
Could have been anything.
yeah, well, it was coke.
Oh well, okay. It's like, hold on, just let me smell it.
It was coke. And so it's one of those things where like I'm in the Titanic Center, and I'm at this point I've just shown 8 different people how I can down a pint of Guinness.
Right, okay,
So
yeah.
I've just went for 8 pints of Guinness.
So you're several pints in.
And several pints in, and then
Bang, floor coke.
and we'll use for reasons of securing people's identities. We're just going to call Dave.
Okay, so that's a code name.
Yes,
It's not Dave.
it's not Dave,
Not Dave.
but Dave.
So
Dave
it's called Dave, not Dave.
not Dave.
Okay.
Not Dave comes up to me and goes.
You know what? I've met not Dave. And yeah. Okay. This story's already starting to make sense.
He just walks in, and not Dave was my agent, and he goes to me, he goes like, John, I think I found coke, and I'm like, you found coke?
If there was anyone who's going to find coke, it would be
No.
not Dave. Like,
and I go, how do you know it's coke? And he went, well, I put a bit in my gums, and it reacted just like coke.
at least he tried it first.
Yeah, and at what point I'm kind of like, you're very brave, Dave, for taking a random powdered
Not
substance
Dave.
that you found. Not Dave. You're very brave, not Dave, for finding a random powdery substance on the ground, and just decided to be the experimental mule on this one and try the coke. And he says, and then he goes to me and he goes, "Do you want to try coke, John?" Fuck's sake. And he goes like, "Do you want to try a coke?" And at this point, I'm 8 pints in. I have probably through one of
The word no is not in your vocabulary.
it wasn't like I've had several parts where like my depression is definitely just like factored heavily into my life, and I'm at this point I'm just like, yes, I am going to do the floor coke today.
2 things.
Yeah.
1, is this the not Dave who has been in the stream at one point?
Yes.
Yeah. And 2, is that the same night where someone took that photo of you where you're like, are you not on like a pole or something, or like on top of a
He's
thing?
on top of a box.
He's on top of a box, and you're just like a deer in headlights.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've seen that.
That photo.
I've seen that photo.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I look like a good night.
I stole a bunch of spoons from that. I went, if they're good enough for the
What are
Titanic,
they
they're
gonna
good
do?
enough for my house.
Where are these spoons?
Downstairs. In my cupboard drawer,
Oh,
a little bit. There's these small spoons, and you'll notice them. They got the ones with the handle, where like it's like indented free, like like the kind of like.
We have Titanic spoons.
You want to go downstairs, and you'll find them. It's like the ones that the thicker like handle have like the indentations of like free lines going up. I've stole spoons that are modeled after the ones that were meant to be on the Titanic because in a drunken coke fuel binge of depression and stupidity, I decided that if the spoons were good enough for the Titanic, they were good enough for my house. And that's just what happens when the cocaine's a hell of a drug. I think he's found him. Yes.
Yeah, 1 each. So the funny thing is like I actually know 1 or 2 things about like silverware, if you have silverware that has an etched signature on the back of it,
Which it does.
then you've got some expensive silverware. So you stole these from the Titanic Museum. So these are actually probably actual silver
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you don't etch your signature into like copper.
Yeah.
Dipped
And
in-
that nine just
Copper
verified.
dipped in
Like,
nickel.
you want to show the signature just so that people can see it's real?
I don't think anyone would be able to see that.
But it's just to prove that this happened, and I'm being serious when I say this. Maybe put your hand behind it just to get like a bit of a focus.
Right?
Want me to take the light down a bit? Yeah, no, you can see it there. You can see it there for a second. Try and get the refocus again.
Come on.
You know what? Move the focus, like move the camera lens a second and reset your focus because you can set the focus on.
There we go.
There you go. So you can see there's just a little bit of a signature there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
Stole expensive silverware.
so in a coked up, drunken, depressed.
If the police
binge,
are watching this, we're going to be in real trouble.
I stole real silver from the Titanic Museum. And I've used these on stream to just, make my tea.
To do coke out of.
To make my tea. So
There you go.
I do use the spoons, yes. I do use them.
I need to do more coke. I've only done it a couple of times. Done more MDMA than I've done coke.
Done it twice. Done MDMA once.
Actually, you know what? I don't have the bridge for coke.
I did not set that shop on fire.
You remember that time you set that Primark on
I
fire?
did not set Primark on fire. So yeah, like
Yeah, he says that.
there you go.
FBI open up.
I open up. Yeah. I
There you go. Robert Welch. So I'll contact him and say some cunt stole your spoons.
I think that's just the manufacturer probably.
I think Robert Welch I actually think is a local artist. I think they got someone to make these.
You know what the best part was as I'm doing a bit, like me and not Dave went into one of the stalls and like security were catching on to some weird shit was going on, and then we were aware that the security outside the door, and he's like, and then he's like,
You gotta get rid of the app.
no, it's mostly he's like, there's fucking security out there, and whatnot because we could hear them, and then I went, watch this, and then I went, and then Dave went, and not Dave went. Opened the door, went, lads, can you watch out of the way? He needs a bit of space. He's vomiting. I think he's drunk too much.
That's classic. Sometimes just a wee bit of acting can get you out of the hairiest of situations. but
Yeah.
There you go.
I am terrible.
So me not being arrested and then you getting out of the Titanic exhibition center being yelled at.
I'm a terrible human being.
I wouldn't go that far. Like, I mean, there are murderers out there. You just done a bit of coke and stole some spoons. It's fine.
It's not a competition.
I think in the hierarchy of things, I think it'd be all right. Like,
It's not a competition. You can still be terrible and not a murderer.
well, I mean,
Yeah, I guess I've sold real silver. Jesus fucking Christ!
Well, you can tell. Like, I'd fucking bend a spoon like nobody's business. I can't even move this.
Oh Jesus, yeah, that is.
Yeah, you literally couldn't bend that. So I think they're actual silver.
I could kill a vampire with those.
You could. It just
Spoon their heart out,
get his nips into his nips. And
Oh,
just,
yeah. melt down the evidence, and
Guess,
create a Coke spoon with it.
I think they're pretty good Coke spoons.
No, they're too big for a Coke
As they are.
spoon.
Well, you just don't fill it up. For fuck's sake,
Coke
don't be
spoons are
greedy.
meant to be small, so you
Just
can
put
get
a
it in
little
your nostril.
Yeah, but just put a little bit on it, and then just be like,
Okay, yeah, true. It's
fine.
True. There you go, guys.
someone tried to give me a bar of silver before, and I was like, I don't know where you got this, so I'm just
Don't
gonna
know what
fucking
you
leave
want to
it.
do. What do you do with a bar? What do you?
It's one of those ones where it's like you could sell this at one point. It's like silver's never going to be that worth that much money, so no. But thank you.
Yeah. So yeah,
Tara knows who I'm talking about. He was weird,
it was it's one of those ones where like
big racist as well.
that's one of the stories I could probably tell on stream. But like I've done and seen a lot of stupid shit in my time that I just can't talk about on stream for obvious reasons.
Not Dave has been on the stream before.
Not
but it
Dave.
was
I would love to get not
It
Dave.
was a
in as
long
guest.
time ago. It was one or two houses ago. One house ago.
Yeah, one house ago.
And
several years ago.
a PS4 ago.
Yeah, I would actually. You know what? I would if you wanted to get not Dave on stream. I'm sure we could. He's a good guy. He's a good
Is he
lad.
still working with you?
No, he works for. Funny enough, I think he's working for the. Not MAAAAY. because that would dox him.
That's secret. You weren't allowed to hear that.
So just didn't want to dox him in that way and get him in trouble. But yeah. We could, if you wanted to, we could probably say, hey, not Dave, do you want to come on to the talk show for a laugh and drink sometime?
We'll have to call him something else though, otherwise people will know who he is. Maybe we'll just call him Dave instead of
Call him
not
Dave, yeah. We'll say Dave instead of not Dave, yeah.
Call him Pirates of the Caribbean. Does he still look like Jack Sparrow?
He's still very bohemian. Let me see if I've got a recent picture of him. Make sure.
Jack Sparrow.
He's a good lad. I like him. Sadly, I don't work with him anymore because he's got another job. But he's genuinely a lovely lad.
Was that what happened? Like, what were we doing in that stream where it was like it was 4 or 5 of us?
There he is, right there.
Yeah, he still looks like almost exactly the same.
Yeah.
What's he doing? Just
Don't
eating,
know.
eating stuff.
Just eat some stuff.
Watching someone eat stuff now.
Yeah.
Fair play.
Yeah. We can get him down at some point. I'm sure he'd be up for it. It's like, here, Dave, do you want to spend like a Friday night drinking wine and talking shit on a stream?
Drinking wine, feeling fine.
Yeah.
But on
I'm
camera.
sure I could lure him into it. We didn't be luring him.
Lure him? Fucking hell. It's
We
like,
didn't be luring
"Hey,
him.
just come down to the house. Where you been?
It's like lure him. I say lure him. It's like bring him in like with the promise of wine.
Yeah.
And then be
But
like,
he has to film. He has to be filmed.
But he doesn't
to get it.
It's one of those things where like, we just have him on because he's banterous amounts of crack. Okay.
Like, we'll all have to leave every 10 minutes. Be like, what are you leaving for? Like,
Reasons.
nothing.
Nothing. But the whole endeavor, talking about this series made me feel a little bit trashy.
Here, what do you see this? Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. I got it. The trailers this week are shit.
Really bad.
They're not great. We could have just skipped this. It would all be better for it.
Well, too late now.
Too late now. We've started. We're going into it. God, my ears hurt. Yeah, are we a bit late? Are we normally? Do we do this normally a bit earlier?
Bit earlier, but it's
Yeah.
fine.
They're all short. It's fine.
We only have 4 of them. They're quite short.
We
This
all-
doesn't look so bad.
Yeah, it's fine. Just
It's a
another.
bit loud, probably though. So I'm gonna bring the
God.
volume down a little bit.
Got this witch up. This is a witch.
I like shmups. This looks good.
A shmup.
Shoot 'em up.
Would you count this as a shoot 'em up?
Kind of. Oh, now they've been deck building into it. Okay, interesting.
It's a deck builder. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's kind of like it's shmuppy. It's shmup adjacent.
Oh, adjacent to shmup.
Well, it's
You got to level up with thrust. You got to thrust those
one of
levels
those
up.
things. It's shmuppy in a way that it's got a bit of bullet hell in there.
That was one way I always appreciate getting around having to do a walk cycle, which is just make.
I like the artwork though. Actually, I'm
It's
quite
not bad.
enamored with the artwork.
Yeah. I kind of feel like I just don't fucking play games anymore. I'm playing one game.
Oh, I could have told you that you're just playing Elden Ring.
I'm playing game. Not playing games anymore.
See,
It's just
streaming
game.
games, it's made my ability to play games a lot easier because I have to play
Got
games.
to.
Yeah.
You got to. Team 17, they turned us down.
And I have to like.
Thanks, Team 17.
I have to schedule like what's next. Like for example, what's next is Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, shit.
And then after that,
Did you get a copy of that?
They're one in the Game Pass, so I'm only playing it on the PSP. And then there's the PC, and then I wish I could get around the walk cycle.
I mean,
Same.
just buy a wheelchair, you'd be fine.
Without sabotaging your legs.
Yeah, dude, just buy. Well, no one's gonna be like, you shouldn't be in this wheelchair. They'll just be like, oh fuck, he's got a wheelchair. They're not gonna test you. Like, hold on, I'm just gonna stab you.
What's this? It's Puritans.
This is a vampire-based Darkest Dungeon, as far as I can tell.
Okay, a vampire-based Darkest Dungeon's pretty cool. Do you play as the vampires?
Yes,
That's even cooler.
I think. Well, it's all evil anyway, but I think you're like a group of vampires or
I'm kind of already digging it.
or whatever.
I am the devil, and the
Oh, I like the art style.
He's the Duval.
only limit to
I'm kind of digging this because I like Darkest Dungeon style games.
Yeah.
So this is actually kind of right up my cabriolet.
I defile.
Your cabriolet?
Yeah, my horse.
Oh shit. I'm liking this succubus model. It's a good model.
I like this. I'm liking this a lot, actually. What's this called?
Rogue
Lords. Okay. So you could be a Banshee, a Dracula.
Dr. Frankenstein I'm seeing in there?
Yeah, like it looks like a lot of Hammer horror villains.
Yeah, yeah.
Welcome to hell.
Oh shit. Don't know.
That's cool.
Why are trailers not released for games before they're out now? Why is it all after?
Don't know.
Oh shit, Dean just bought Elden Ring. I'm 103 hours into Elden Ring.
Nice.
I'm loving it.
This is called Trigon. Trigon?
Trigon.
Vampire the Masquerade is cancelled. Joe, we know you're playing this.
It'll come out eventually, I guess.
I mean, it is it. No, but like, there's another one, a Swan Song coming out.
But we don't know what that is.
We do.
We watched the trailer for it. We were confused.
And I went and looked into it.
What is it?
It's an RPG, like a role-playing game.
Okay, I'll probably.
You from the perspective of 3 different characters. Also, the Battle Royale came out the other day.
I don't care about that.
I'm just saying for those who are interested. Okay. But yeah, no, I'll be playing Swan Song at some point because that is part of my schedule as well as I play Swan
I think
Song.
this is like a 3D FTL.
FTL was good, but it was fucking brutal.
This looks like it could be quite hard, but this has got a banging fucking song on it.
I am getting like Pilot vibes if you're listening to Pilot. They released a new track called
Pilot with a Y.
Yeah, Pilot the Y. They released a new song today called Upgrades. Really good. No worries, Ronan. Hope you have a lovely night, dude.
Ronan, big kisses, sweet dreams. Big Ronnie in there. Big Ling. What up? What up, your boy Ling? What up, G?
Space story.
As well? What the fuck? All right, well, you can buy that if you like FTL. Sure. 2 Team 17 games? Fuck.
They must be their weird
Shouldn't have
release
these
cycle.
months in. They turned down Hellmall twice.
Really?
Twice.
Oh, that's grim.
They were like, "No, we're not sure about this. Let us know when you've got more." And then we went back again. They were like, "No." But this looks like some kind of like deep space. You have to infiltrate other people's big spaceships kind of game, which is a neat idea, I guess. You're raiding big spaceships. You gotta loot those big spaceships. And then you gotta escape those big spaceships.
I'm not sure what to think of that, just because it's just one of those ones where, oh, there's more to it. Okay.
Right in the trailer. Being shot.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, a bit of a weird week. Not a lot out, unfortunately, but you know it's gonna happen. We're not responsible for the schedules of how games are released, whether we like it or not. I had to wait until payday for it. Also bought an air purifier. Everybody needs an air purifier.
Depends on your house, I guess, really.
Or you can just open a window. What I do. I have a little fan though, I guess. Probably actually should have bought an air purifier once I got the dog. But
Depends on what your air
I'm not-
quality's like in your home.
I thought I was going to be allergic to him.
Yeah.
And then I decided not to be.
I think your body will build up a bit of natural tolerance after you're exposed to them for prolonged periods of time.
But like only some dogs. Because like
Well, he's a short-haired dog as
yeah,
well. Bear that in mind.
because I worked in like Steven's house for a year, and I saw his dog every day, and sometimes I just had to go home because it
Yeah.
was like couldn't like
Brave.
it
Was
sucked.
that a long-haired dog?
It was a long haired dog, yeah.
So it could be that there.
So, yeah.
Like you were around Jack for like periods of time, and you would,
He destroyed me.
yeah,
Jack was fucking
he'd
like
wreck you, but he was a very long-haired dog.
he was a big long haired dog. Oh god.
They can help near PCs, yes, but like that depends on like what you're doing near the P. Like depends on what like your room is like. Again, it depends on the air quality of your room. Like
What difference does it make?
usually air
PC?
purifiers will take dust out of the air.
Oh shit! I have
So
a very
then-
dusty house
So
actually.
like less dust in the air means less dust starts going to go and stick to your fans. Less dust that's on
Shit.
that's going to end up getting into, if you run an AIO into your radiators, yeah.
Maybe I should get an air purifier. I have a very dusty house.
Excuse me.
Dust in here.
But like in here is fine for the most part. Like my desk's a bit dusty, but like, you know, that's about it. But yeah, no, they can help with PCs. Like, and again, it just all depends on the air quality of the room and how much air in the room. Like, you can get away with not having an air purifier in a room as long as you have the window open.
I do enjoy a good open window though.
Like, I mean, obviously during the winter you might not want to have that some bitch open, but like,
Yeah, even then.
like at night though, I mean,
Well, okay, at night. Every so often, I'm just like, you know what? I want some fresh air up in this piece.
yeah,
That's pretty good.
like it's getting to that season where a little bit of fresh air goes a long way.
Because it's summer.
Yeah. Also, I think it's time.
Think it's time?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hold on, I'm just scratch myself. Y'all ready for this? No.
We're asking the real questions this week.
A slightly, what we think is a slightly more divisive issue than last week's one ended up being.
Yes.
Would you rather be able to fly or teleport? I think this one's going to be entirely one-sided
Right.
because one is inherently better than the other one.
Yes.
My
But I
dick is
guess it all-
uncomfortably erect.
Is erection one of the options?
Not that I'm aware of.
Is
No.
it flight, teleporting, or being erect all the time?
Okay, Rosie said they would like to they want to fly.
That-
I would like to know. See, when you answer, I'm going to ask you why flight.
I
over
would
teleporting?
say most people would be unquestionably teleport, but I've been proved wrong twice already.
I want to know your reasons why you'd want to fly or teleport or fly. So if you do answer, guys, let us know what your logic is. I don't want us the answer yet because I don't want us influencing the answers, but I want to see. I want to see what people's logic and reasoning is. I know what my answer is
You're
and the
right.
reasons why, but yeah.
Does it turn into a propeller? That would be horrifying. So no.
Jesus Christ. That's one way of like projecting
God,
like speed and mass,
your
I
dick
guess.
would just get so tired.
I'm already tired without making my dick tired.
Fucking hell. Just
Your grand tired, your
Just
grand.
make all of you tired.
I also love the
Helicopter dick. Yeah, that would do it.
I love the bit of creative photoshopping that's because again I would love for what we're going to do going forward is the following day, guys, is that we're going to also tweet out that image for anyone that misses QA, or if they want to just like, you know, hey, why don't you let us know on Twitter as well, because yeah, that's good for engagement and shit. You know, for the Twitter and all that there. So you should be going check. You should be going checking out. I don't know, player. Was it like PvP Talk Show on Twitter?
PvP talk show all.
And let us know
capitals.
as well.
Oh, it's
But
right
we'll
there.
read out your answers as well.
It's right there.
Yeah, that's what I was reading. I was trying to remember it. I feel like I could miss a lot of the world by like blinking into another place. Hope you get it. Yeah, like that is definitely like that. I feel like I know what you mean, Rosie. Sorry for cutting you off there. But
So
like,
I need to shout at Andrew when you're done.
that's not a problem. It's one of those things where like it's flying, you're going to see wonderful, beautiful vistas and the beauty of nature and all of that nuance and just the beauty of the world in general. You'll definitely see that by flying. Totally get that. Totally a valid reason why flight is cool as fuck. Go shout at Andrew.
What do you mean you couldn't save people with teleportation? In what way could you not save people? That's literally Nightcrawler's like whole thing.
Yeah.
That he saves people with teleportation. How dare you? You see someone in trouble, teleport right to them, teleport them out of there. What? When are we allowed to answer what we think?
I want to see more answers. Because like again, I have logic and reasons behind why I
Okay.
wouldn't pick and would pick the other.
So do I, yeah.
And again, I noticed in the past that when we answer, the chat then unilaterally conforms to our logic, and I just don't think that's very fun for us to see what they actually think.
Oh shit, your boy Canadian Bacon's here. Mwah.
There's no invisible. He's not
Right,
invisible.
we have invisibility was not.
No, it's not on
You're,
the.
you're just teleporting. You're not visible. That just makes you sound really creepy. It's like I'm gonna teleport.
I'm gonna teleport into the ladies' changing room.
Fuck's sake, that's weird. I mean, you can still do that, but
Yeah, but
you-
like if he's
people
invisible,
will be
like-
seeing you.
Yeah.
So be fully visible teleportation or flight.
Yeah. Cullen's like flying, but that has a side effect of being cold in altitude and lack of O2 as you higher you go. True, very true. If someone has a fear of heights, teleport with this. That's a fair point as well.
I mean, you could always teleport up really high. Drop yourself into the sky.
Whoops! I read invisible instead of fly. I'm dyslexic, and even I can read the difference there.
There's literally one of us is flying and one of us is teleporting in the image. Where are you getting invisibility from? You madman.
I just love that image. I don't know what it is, but like I don't know what background you put in it, but it's great.
It's the X Mansion.
Oh, that's even better.
So it's charging
better.
Xavier's living room.
That's even better. So yeah, like I mean, I want more answers. So like if you've previously chatted in the chat today, I want to see those answers. I mean, they probably wouldn't teleport to great heights. Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Fucking big Canadian Adams being a big fucking stereotype, saying that he's fucking stoned. Jesus.
Love it. Love it.
He's been on the Devil's Concubine.
Flip it over and it'd probably be less likely to stick.
I think it was flipped over.
Oh, okay. Because a little lever does grab it a little bit. Teleport downside is that you have to know where you're going to end up. Not necessarily. There's different forms of teleportation. Like, for example, you have the teleportation that is like Nightcrawler, but then you also have the teleportation that is like Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange, which is actually visible on screen. He creates a physical portal which he can look into before teleporting into, which is also cool because that means you can teleport other people as well.
I think I know where you're going with this one. I think we're about to be in agreement. That's so I don't
teleport
on that. Yeah, we're fucking in agreement. All right.
Teleport, boys.
See. Yeah. I picked teleport. What if you really need to use the toilet and you're ages away from one by flight? See, this is the thing, right? I'm gonna start answering now. Flight sounds really good.
Yeah.
You're just like, yeah, I'd love to fly. But then you have to think of like, right, what are the realistic limits of flight?
Mm-hmm.
So like, right, how fast are you flying?
Yeah.
Are you flying maybe as fast as you can run?
Yep.
Because that's not fast.
That's still 4 or 5 mile per hour.
That's not you. It will take you ages to get anywhere. You're going like if you do fly really flat, like if you are flying really fast, you'll not be able to breathe. So like sticking your head outside a car window, you're like,
yeah. Oxygen.
So you'll pretty much only be able to fly for as long as you can like hold your breath. Which
you're adding more powers in, Rosie.
Rosie, what are you doing? You're not invincible and you can't control the weather. It's either just flight or teleporting.
I love how it's like I would add this part. Yeah. As far as like, no, you have to.
That's not happening. That's not what we're doing. So flight is like, what happens if you get tired? Like when you're flying, do you just keep flying or do you immediately fall out of the air?
Yeah.
There's so many things that people wouldn't. I don't know. You know,
as well as that, you got to think about as well as there's international airspaces that are
true.
There's international airspaces
just be shot down
that are guarded and are maintained by government armies officials.
You're having a wee fucking.
So like
you get blasted down by a drone.
Yeah. So it's what you think that flight's cool until you realize that the armies of any nation are governing their airspace.
Try flying above an airport and then see what fucking happens.
Try flying from one country to another. There's literally airspaces that are guarded by air forces. That is literally a thing.
There was a line in The Boys that I thought was really funny where Homelander was saying like, oh, do you remember when we used to fly to, France all the time? And Queen Maeve was like, well, I remember fucking being freezing over the Atlantic Ocean while you flew.
Yeah.
So it's like it's fine for the person who can like fly, but like for everyone else it's a fucking nightmare. And also you would have to work out like how fast you can go, because if you go like Superman levels of speed, you would just tear your own skin off.
Yeah.
Or you would literally choke yourself. If you go too high, you run out of air. If you fly over a certain thing, you'll be fucking shot down.
Yeah.
So like it's teleportation all the way. And as far as teleportation goes, I would, for as shitty as the movie was, Jumper got teleportation fucking bang on. So it was like you had to see where you were going, either in real life or just a photo.
Yeah.
It was like, so he saw a photo of like in a real place. Yeah. He was like, whoop, and he went straight to it. Or if it was somewhere he had been before, he was like, right, I'm going to take a tour of this bank and have a look at their vault. And he was like, okay. And then later on that night, he was like, See that vault I saw? Fucking right in there.
Yeah.
Fucking teleported.
So that's
right
the
in.
thing. Like, if we're going to establish some ground rules, so we're saying, okay, we need to establish some grounds. We will allow you to not be cold. We'll allow you to have a level of wind resistance that your skin won't get peeled off. But you got to factor in, you're still going to be flying in for government airspaces. You could still be shot on by birds.
Yeah.
You literally have to factor.
You could also shit on people, I guess.
You also got to factor in there's going to be a physical toll on your body because flight is much like any sort of athletic endeavor. It's going to take energy.
If you can imagine, just like, to me, flight kind of feels like you would be like tensing up.
Yeah.
It's like, how long can you really do that for? Like a couple of seconds? Like you would need goggles. You would need air.
Yep.
You would need, you would be freezing. So like you would need like clothes and shit.
Yeah.
I feel like flight is only like kind of useful if you also have
combination of
if you also have the invincibility to go with it, because like you like get it. Let's see, the next time you're in a car that's going to 60 miles an hour, fucking stick your head out the window and see how you feel. You're just immediately like it's like you can't open your eyes. There's like too much air going into your fucking mouth, and you immediately feel like you're going to choke.
I will give you a flight speed limitation of 30 miles per hour maximum.
100 miles an hour.
Because at that point, it's still fast enough where you can fly as fast as a car, but you're still going to be and probably be able to breathe. But anything beyond that, you're not going to be able to breathe. And like he's saying, stick your head out of a car window when it's going faster than 30 miles per hour and see how well you can breathe.
You would not adapt to the weather over time.
You can't adapt to that level of wind.
It's just you. It's just hard.
You've still got limitations of lungs and how you intake air.
So, and as far as the teleportation rules go, it's essentially just what happens in Jumper. Yeah, 30 miles an hour is not fast at all. like
bear in mind, again, like you have to bear in mind, you still have to breathe, and you're not. Yeah. You're never gonna be. You got asthma yourself.
Asthma sufferers can't fly. I would be fucked in as well.
You still have the human capacity of what your lungs, your nose, and your mouth can do. So like intake of air is still a factor in this here.
Yeah, I mean, like being able to just fly about would be cool, but you would also have to explain it.
Yeah.
Be like, did I just see you flying? Be like, no. So you would have to be masked.
Yeah.
The whole time as well. Otherwise,
I feel like the limitation of ever seeing the place in a picture or being there before is fine with teleportation. I'm fine with that.
As far as the teleportation goes, it is the rules that are outlined in the movie Jumper, which is the only thing that that movie got right, because it fucking sucks. But it was like, if that's how you're going to teleport in real life, that was it would be exactly how you.
Could I do it? Could I have that, but still do it like Doctor Strange and open a fucking portal?
They just kind of like disappear and appear where they want, but
I have the limitation. I still have to have seen or been to the place. But can I open a portal to teleport for?
That's fine, I guess. But
because I'm still limited, if you know what I mean.
The Jumper stuff is like kind of a bit more inherently dangerous because you don't have that safety. Because like as far as Doctor Strange is concerned, all he has to do is make a little portal, and then he can have a wee look in.
Yeah.
Be like, okay, I'm going in the right place. But they're just like, fuck it.
Yeah, but that's what I kind of want. But I'm still restricted by what I've seen.
We're making the teleportation too enticing now by having no wrong things.
Fair.
So I'd say it's more of like, because like the first like.
Can I hold on to someone by the wrist and say you're teleporting with me, and they would teleport?
That happens in the movie.
Okay,
so
yes,
fine.
That's grand.
That 100%. Because like the first like 30 minutes, the third like 30 minutes or so of the film, is him learning how to do it.
Yeah,
and it is more of like the better I get at it, the further I can go.
Yeah.
So it is more of like I'm a pro jumper now, so I can go to fucking Egypt like that. But at the start, he can only go, like a couple of blocks.
Yeah.
So it's something that he can get better at over time.
Okay, that's
which
cool.
I think is probably the best way to go about it. But that means you would have to work at it. So like at the start, you could probably only go like a couple of streets, and then if you're like fucking, so there you go. It's limited that you have to know to where you're going, but it also works if you just see
a picture,
footage, and you know where it is. So I think you'd be like, right, okay, I want to go there.
I'm still trying to justify flying. I mean, if you want to fly, right, those restrictions, like flight has its problems, but it does still have its benefits. You're going to be able to see wonderful vistas, get a feel for the world and that stuff.
The positivities of flight kind of seem like if you want to go on like a little listless Sunday jaunt over the countryside, and you're just like, that's very calming. And then
it's got to be some nice aspects to
flying. That'll be quite nice. And then you go too high up, and then suddenly you get hit by a plane.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck. Or you could just dunk on people trying to get up Everest.
Yeah.
Like, as I guess flight would also include like levitation.
Levitation stuff.
And stuff like that. You just wouldn't have to be on the ground or walk anywhere. But I guess that's both of them as well. You wouldn't have to like walk if you could teleport either.
You will be traveling illegally by teleportation. Couldn't have that by conscience.
Oh, no.
I mean, I wouldn't bother me.
But you're just there. You're just wherever you teleport to, you're just there. You don't have to fly there. You're just like, "Ah."
Like, I mean, if I fly to a different country as a person who can fly, that's still me illegally
that would
entering a
that would
country.
probably literally take you hours.
It take me hours, but it's
Yeah.
still illegal.
Yeah.
Because I've not processed
True.
a passport.
True.
I've not read through the government channels.
You're not flying to the passport certification office. You're
you're
just
not.
like, now I'm gonna just drop in this fucking cunt's garden. Like, ugh.
So like, there's still that.
It's like I think at one point everyone's probably like, God, I really wish I could fly. But then the more I think about it, I'm like, nah. Because like I equate it to like running. It's like I can only run for about 45 minutes, an hour, until
Yeah.
I'm just fucking busted. It's like if you try to fly anywhere, where the fuck could you get in like an hour?
I guess it is one of those ones where like the more you fly, you probably build up
Probably.
build up
Like,
a little bit of like.
If we'll do it, if we're doing it that way for teleporting, you
Yeah.
probably do it that way for flying
Yeah.
as well. But you would have to fly a half an hour away and then turn around and fly back.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're just going to be like, oh, fuck, well, I'm an hour away now.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Right.
can't fly anymore because I'm too tired.
Yeah, you have to take a break or so.
Where could you get to? You'd be just like in a cafe outside Loughney or something like that.
It's not bad to start
Just
with.
fly in. But if anybody sees you, you're fucked. Be like, pretty sure I just saw a guy flying in there.
True. I mean,
So
if
you-
someone sees you teleport, you're still a little bit fucked, but at least you can get out of dodge fast.
You're only there for like a few seconds.
Yeah.
You'd be like, you're right out. There
Yeah,
you go.
I meant to say you can get out of dodge
Yeah.
really fast. Yeah.
And like you can always just teleport at night, but you could.
Why wouldn't flying be cardio based? You'd be using.
Surely it
full
would.
body-
Surely
it's a
it
full
would
body
be.
experience. Why would
I
that
think
not be
like
the case?
the way I would see flying is that it's kind of like when you tense up, you can only tense for so long until you have to release the tension.
Yeah. Like I imagine if you tried to teleport like multiple times in a row, you would get exhausted the same way.
That also happens.
You know, it's the same thing. Like you wouldn't be able to just instantly teleport like 100 times over.
Aye.
You would get fucking exhausted after the first 10 times easily.
Flying is far by far. Well, if we're going to do it the way, like, if we're going to do flying the way Superman done it, technically he started off as just jumping a lot, which is all like motion kinetic, also cardio based. It's like it was jumping and then the jumps got bigger.
Andrew, you are tensing muscles. You have wind resistance to go against. You're not in a car. You have wind resistance. You are going to be tensing your muscles.
Also true. Gotta keep
Like
your mouth
anyone on a
closed.
bike, anyone who's like drove any sort of motorcycle, like especially like a speed bike, they have to have like their muscles tense because they have to be able to resist wind resistance. They don't have the luxuries of aerodynamic wind resistant bodies or as in a shape
Brace
of car.
yourself for
Yeah.
hours on end. Like, well, we never said that you were immortal. None of these things involve anyone being immortal. This is just you as you are now.
Talking about from like last week.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, that for some reason that got a little bit too
Dark.
intense. The live forever.
Yeah.
What was the options? Live forever or what?
Just don't. Like, like, don't live forever. Like,
Live forever or not?
yeah, pretty
That's
much.
right. Yes. But so this week you've got to pick one of these at the end of this conversation. Everyone will have to. Well, you have to have picked one.
Yeah.
And I can't see anyone who would pick flight over teleportation because even if people are just like, oh, you can see a lot of stuff, there's nothing stopping you from just teleporting straight up. You just teleport up, fall for a bit, and then teleport back down, and you'd be fine.
Yeah.
So you could just, but like that's a really good looking mountain over there. I'll teleport just above it. And then like you're several 100 feet in the air and you're like, ah! And you just teleport down to the floor again.
Yeah.
Like into some water or something like that. You'd be fine.
Yeah.
So you gotta use your imaginations, guys.
It's the reason you have gears on a bike and aerodynamics. Yeah. Yeah.
Better question would be, do you want to live forever or die right now? What?
Wow, that's a grim one.
We're talking about being able to fly or teleport. Why are you talking about dying?
I don't know. That just
You're
got dark again.
a week too late, Andrew. You absolute fucking.
But bear in mind, guys, if you have any sort of we're still going to talk about it for a while yet, but we are going to post this on the Twitter tomorrow. And like, even if you're thinking overnight, still fucking reply to that tweet and let us know your thoughts.
That's true. Actually, Banshee flies by yelling at the floor.
Yeah, but
So, like,
still very much like kind of.
He has like a really shit like wingsuit.
Yeah. Also, he's pretty much limited by the refraction of the air pocket.
He's also from Dublin.
Dublin. But like, it's one of those things where like, people think it's like, oh yeah, you're, you know, it's like, oh yeah, he screams, so that's like at the speed of sound. It's like, not really, because like the refraction and the absorption of the ground prevents it from being like an equal and opposite reaction, because the absorption.
So if you tried to do it over snow, you would just be like,
yeah,
right time.
Yeah.
Just walking through a portal, kind of just teleporting. I like the jumper essentially has you disappear and appear at another spot. Yeah. So that's what I would consider teleporting.
I know we have one where I'm Doctor Strange.
I just thought it did look cooler though, because it was fun. But
I mean, I would still like consider that as if we'd done it that way. I would say you're only maybe allowed to do that once every an hour or so. Like, you couldn't do it regularly. I would say, because you're creating a portal multiple people walk through, I would say limited to an hour, have the same restrictions as you can only teleport to where you've been to, where you can see.
Yeah. I'm okay with the being to or seen, but I would do the. But a restriction. I would do it more of like you disappear and appear immediately, and if you grab someone, you take them with you. Yeah. But none of that portal shit.
I don't mind that so long as you restrict it to once an hour.
See, I wouldn't restrict the jumping though.
That's the thing. So
that's more just like, if you get better at it, the more you can do it.
Yeah. So the reason why I restricted that was because I like the jumping one you said still has that risk where
you can fucking end up somewhere where you're not supposed to.
Like, it's one of those things where like you don't have the same risk, but you're restricted by the amount of times you can do it. So that's the trade off I'm giving.
I get that.
You know what I mean?
That's nice. Yeah. The Star Trek teleporting kind, you're being taken. Is Mikey still in the chat? Mikey, can you explain how the teleporter in Star Trek works? Because I don't know.
I don't know how it works ever. Does Tara not know? Because I know Tara's a Star Trek fan.
Or Tara. Yeah. I don't know.
Could you imagine you exist in your house and a human lands on your roof? That'd be grim.
That would be weird.
That'd be really weird.
Because like there are birds that have fucking dislodged a couple of fucking roof tiles in my house. Could you imagine if just some like naked guy turned up on your roof? You'd be raging.
Fucking very angry. Yeah. Would you count if the Flash goes to Mach speed? Well, he's running.
Yeah, he's not teleporting. He's
running. Like you literally just defined him by going a literal speed there, by going Mach speed.
Brother Panda raises a good question. Is it the same person, or is it like the Hugh Jackman movie Prestige where you get cloned? It's just you. You're just disappearing at one point and appearing in another.
Yeah.
The Prestige was very specific in that it made a machine that cloned you. He didn't teleport at all. It was the machine that was doing the cloning. So no. Nothing like that.
Okay, that's interesting. So apparently with the Star Trek one's a bit more dangerous because it's like re-atomizing you.
Yeah.
So it's like you're broken down to your little physical atoms and re-atomized and then rebuilt elsewhere. Yeah. Which is, imagine the initial people that had to go through that process. That'd be terrifying.
I think they made a couple of jokes about that it didn't go very well the first couple of times.
I imagine so.
People were like kind of disassembled and not reassembled properly.
Yeah, I can imagine, because that is like a universe where they would actually like equate that reality.
I think it happened to a dog.
That's horrifying.
It didn't show you it obviously, but it was like a joke. It was a joke in the first J.J. Abrams movie.
Oh,
where it was like Admiral someone's beagle was
that's horrible.
Teleported, and they don't know where it was teleported and it didn't go where it was supposed to go, and they were like, I don't know.
Also, with flying, what happens if you hit something and it kills you? Will you die? And like if you teleport from place to place and how you remember it. So if you teleport to a building, it's not there now. Yeah, that's true.
Both of those things could absolutely happen.
Those things absolutely happen. Like you get hit by a plane while you're flying, you could literally teleport into an area that no longer resembles what you remember it to be.
Yep.
That's why you'd probably also want to maybe look at a more recent picture of
that's
where
the thing though with research. Teleporting has no faults, because you just gotta like, you know what, I feel like going to the Bahamas today. Google Bahamas 2022,
look for a place,
get a hotel or something like that, like a photo of a hotel lobby in the Bahamas that you know is what that hotel looks like. You see it, I'm in there.
See if it still exists.
Bam!
Like, check online, still taking bookings.
Right in. Google Maps. Just
Yep.
fucking drop yourself into fucking Google Maps.
I mean, to go to an area where there's likelihood of buildings going to be very limited. So, like for example, a beach.
Yeah. Just transport your ass into a fucking beach.
It's about being smart about it, I guess. Like you
So-
could be smart about the flight. You could be checking flight paths and stuff, and like looking at like a traffic radar and stuff like that. But
most people wouldn't even know how to do that.
you can do it online. But I don't know.
Most people wouldn't think you're doing it.
Yeah.
So there you go.
In Star Trek, it deconstructs you, beams you like data across distance, and reassembles you. But it's something in the space you're going, then you materialize with it in you. Shit. Okay.
I mean, I guess that technically is kind of like teleporting, but you don't have to use a machine.
Yeah.
Is what I'm going for. I would just do like a kind of like more of like a.
We're kind of going for more of the like light, playful sort of. We teleport. We're here.
We're here now. So basically, if you haven't seen the movie Jumper, then the specifics
Yeah.
might not be there. But if you have, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. 'Cause
That's
it was
Bruce
like-
Willis, wasn't it?
that was Hayden Christensen and Misha Barton.
Oh, I thought
and-
Bruce Willis was one of the lads in it as well.
No. You thinking of Looper?
Oh, that's Looper probably picking up.
That's
Yeah.
about time travel. That's different.
Ah.
That's different.
Interesting.
Jumper was a terrible film that was
Right.
shit,
Right.
but its concept of jumping
Yeah.
was good. It was
Okay.
like it was really, really well fleshed out. It
Yeah.
was like the first like quarter of the movie is him learning how to do it
Yeah.
and doing it. He fucks it up a couple of times.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And teleports where he shouldn't.
Yeah.
And then he teleports people when he
Yeah.
shouldn't do it. He's like, you know what? I don't fucking like you. Teleport you into a bank vault and fucking leave you there. He's like, I wasn't robbing this bank. Someone dropped me here. And they were like,
Oh, that's great.
sorry, what? So yeah, but it was instant transmission. I would count that as teleporting because he instantly transmits himself from one location to another, and
And he
is-
has to know what that area looks
yeah,
like
and
beforehand.
that's pretty much the definition of teleporting. So if you could do Goku's instant transmission or fly, you can do both though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would take the.
Which is a little bit different because
No,
it's not
he
like
does that,
it's,
right?
it's not like what Dean was mentioning. Yeah, he does that. There he goes.
Is it to the side or to the front?
Whatever he puts his hand, whatever he puts his fingers on.
It's two
him,
fingers.
or
It's two-
whatever
it's-
he's touching goes.
It's two
with him.
fingers to the front or to the side. It's to the front, right?
Yeah.
Where he's like,
Yeah.
and it goes.
But like it's different because like Dean was talking about the way like Flash goes and breaks Mach speed and tech. It's
Yeah,
not
that's
really,
just running really
That's
quickly.
just running really quickly, so it's not like that there. Because I think that's what he said. Is that the same thing as? And
No.
I imagine no.
It's bloody Speed Force.
Look at Enterprise with their what?
Good
What?
Enterprise. There was a storm on a planet they went to. Beamed someone aboard. All the debris got caught in the particle deconstruction, so it got reassembled with half a tree in him. Ugh.
Grim.
Okay, right. So it got all the particles got discombobulated in the teleportation,
Yeah. And then,
he was like,
then
"Ah,
that reconstructed instantly.
tree! I'm half tree."
Goku chooses an energy source that uses it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine, but it's still teleportation because he just goes.
Yeah. He still
goes one place to the other.
teleports.
Because he can also fly, but when he actually needs to travel,
Yeah.
he just uses instant transmission.
Yeah, like he uses instant transmission after he's been killed.
Because he goes back to
He goes
Namek.
to not well.
Does
This
he not
is
go back to Namek?
it's after Namek. So Namek's been destroyed, and then he comes back after Namek.
'Cause I thought he used instant transmission to go back there once.
No,
because
no.
that's when he's training in the pod and he does
Yeah.
all the gravity stuff.
Yeah, that's because he has to do the gravity based training in the pod. No, it's after Namek's been blown up. He uses instant translocation to come back and take care of Frieza and meets Trunks.
That's the one. That's the ticket.
I'm not even that big of a Dragon Ball fan. I just remember that.
Because it was good shit.
Like Wi-Fi.
Instant transmission is like connecting to Wi-Fi, I guess. It could be. So I think we changed someone's mind. Someone says they were fly, and then they changed it to teleport.
This is the thing. So like that's why I said I didn't want to give our answers right away because we do weirdly have an influence on what people will think.
Sometimes we just make a really good case.
That's the thing. We do make a really good case, and I'm not suggesting we don't. It's just more of a case of like I know that we are influential in that capacity.
He does teleport to Namek, but he does it. It's Namek 2, the one they all move to.
Sorry, just Amazon. I've got my mum's birthday present coming tomorrow. I'm just trying to make sure I understand who's shipping it to me.
Did you get her a big dildo?
No, because that's weird. No, Yankee Candle, fresh cut roses. Her birthday's on the 5th, but I'm seeing her on the Monday, which is the 2nd. I don't see her on her birthday because I don't want to see my parents twice in 1 week. And so, and so it's one of those ones I get because I'm off Monday. I'm just going down there.
Oh yes, that's right. It's Bank Holiday Monday. Woo!
So
3-day weekend.
Just get my mum's. I got her card and her present ordered online today.
I'll get her a bunch of chocolate next time I see her.
Nice. Gotta find my mom. Yeah, it's my mum loves that candle. That and lemon and lavender. I have a rhubarb one here.
Have you still not burnt this at all? You
Barely.
can maybe have it on like a little bit.
Candles for me,
Good man.
Candles for me are more of like a wintry thing. I enjoy.
Oh yeah, that makes
I enjoy
sense.
them in
Actually,
autumn and winter.
You wouldn't really need a candle lit in the summer unless you're trying to get like a vibe on.
Then I put the sex toy in and then plug it on. And
Yeah,
then
you
turn
dip
on.
it in the wax and you're like,
No, if you're gonna if you're gonna use wax in sex play, use safe skin wax, skin safe wax.
that's where all the danger comes from.
No, because like the skin safe wax melts at a lower boiling point and it's less likely to cause actual burns.
Right.
Just a tip for you guys, you want to try wax play or consider wax play in your sexual endeavors. Please get skin safe wax. You'll not burn
Tara's
yourself.
been dripping all kinds of wax on me. Like,
I mean, you could do a real wax, but you're just really running the risks of
right.
actually getting burnt.
I'm a big boy.
Where
it's fine.
there's actually like skin safe wax for that reason. I have like 5 lemon and lavender candles burning Midsummer's Night right now. I'm a big fan of lavender in general. Like I do love lavender when it comes to scents. I'm a lavender lad in that capacity. I have a night mist spray I spray in the bed
And that
for the bed. It makes it smell like lavender when I'm sleeping before I get
I'm
to
trying
bed.
to combine the words lavender and lad.
Lavender lad.
A ladvender.
A ladvender.
That's you.
I'm a ladvender.
See, that just sounds like you're a guy who loves Vindaloo or something.
Ladvender, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'll think. We'll come back to it later.
Come back to yeah. A lad vendor.
A lad vendor.
Just vending lads.
Bet those lads. Talk about those lads.
But yeah. Get those Gasleys out. I fucking love Ghastly. Lavender Trends music's terrifying though. The candle form of lavender is great. I do love lavender. I have one that's I was given a really stupidly expensive candle downstairs, and it just smells of cologne.
It does, yeah.
The town or the city in Germany.
It was a history joke for all you.
It was a geography joke, but yes.
I mean, the only reason anyone would know about that town is because they're an interest in World War II.
Or geography or German.
Or geography. But I mean, I feel like people's interest in Germany goes hand in hand with an interest in World War II.
No, there's a lot of historical events that weren't World War II that happened there that's interesting.
World War One.
Outside of the modern world wars. There was like
Blitz.
that was part of the wars. You know, Germany had a big old like fight with France for quite some time, like the Neapolitan
Wars.
Neapolitan Wars.
Where they were like, you know what,
I'm pretty sure the Neapolitan
I
Wars
don't want
involved
this
Germany.
ice cream, and they were like, you take this fucking.
Or maybe it was Spain.
I don't think Germany was involved in the Neapolitan Wars.
No,
They're
but-
not cold.
maybe.
They're too cold to have ice cream.
Also, then there's also like the Germanic part of like where like Charlemagne and whatnot involved Germany.
He's French.
Charlemagne was Germanic.
Sounds very French.
Yeah, but like the Germanic, like Charlemagne's literal like.
Oh shit! All Maggie's coming in. The Franco-Prussian War.
Yeah.
He knows about this stuff.
Yeah.
I don't have a fucking clue.
There's but like
James Franco was it what? He was
Frank-
at war with the Prussians. This is insane.
So Charlemagne had a massive empire, and it was kind of like anything that wasn't like it was pretty much like
the Roman.
it was pretty much like all of Europe, and they were referred to as Germanic people.
Afraid of germs, yeah.
No. In fact, we're considered Germanic. Celtic, as a language, is Germanic in its origin,
Get out of
and
here.
not Latin.
Bloody Latin.
Where like English,
Bloody Greeks.
Spanish, Italian, are all got their rooting in Latin, Irish, Gaelic,
I thought we were
German.
I thought we were all from the Picts.
and Nordic languages have Germanic origin.
Fucking well done.
A little bit of
I'm from
poetry.
Iceland, so I know what you're talking about.
From Scotland.
I'm from Reykjavik.
You're not.
It's not even in Iceland.
I want to wreck your dick.
You allowed to say that?
Theoretically, yes and no. The new sexual harassment policies are a bit odd.
I tried reading them. I was like, this is too many words. I don't care.
I went for it on stream, and I was like, "This is legal. This is like that legal language where it's like they define certain things very strictly and then things very vaguely."
Yeah, it's like what you could get caught in anything with the vague stuff.
It's one of those things where it's done in such a way where they do it in such a way where like they will create a loophole for people they don't want to ban, but then have a strict term that they can use for the people they do want to ban.
Yeah.
So I just got another email, I think.
There was a lot of like what I saw was a lot of weird stuff that revolved around like swimming pools and beachwear. It was like if you're going from like an outside beach,
So yeah,
like
it's defining,
location,
it's
and you're changing into like your inside clothes or whatever. You can't change on camera or something like that.
So it
was like,
defines
okay.
nudity and the clothing you can use and the idea of like where clothing attire is appropriate. So you remember the whole thing with the hot tub meta and stuff, and that
Yeah.
became a big thing. That was them using the loophole in the TOS to say, hey, actually we are allowed to be in our bikinis inside our own home offices because we're operating in a small pool. And so that was the workaround for that, right? Where the thing is that you're not meant to be like in your home office, like us wearing a bikini, because
Right.
at that point you're
So right now, if you were wearing a bikini or if I was wearing a bikini on the
we would
show,
be in breach of the TOS.
that's bullshit, man. What if I just want to sit at the computer wearing a bikini?
So
Don't do it on Twitch, pretty much.
they basically the fundamentals come down is the attire has to represent
What you're
the location you would remotely be in and be
Right.
appropriate for that location.
Okay.
In a sense that you would be beamed to public consumption. So for example, being at a beach or at a pool, it's understandable people are in bikinis or swimwear because people are swimming.
Yeah.
That is logical.
I swim fully clothed.
Where you're not swimming in your home office normally.
Well,
that's where the pool. That was where the stupid paddling pools came into play and fucked
if
with
you had
that.
a really big home office, you could be.
I guess you could, but then at that point, if you had a pool in your home office, if you were just
Why are
operating,
you on Twitch?
I mean, like if you're operating from that area, then you could just define it as like you're in your pool area, and that would then be the caveated factor that you do it. I do see.
I would pick teleporting though.
So I do read the TOS quite literally a lot because I have to understand what we can and can't do.
Just tell me which body parts I can and can't show, and that's fine.
You are in this current situation right now. You are not allowed to expose theoretically any more than you have currently exposed. You could maybe show your legs a bit more by wearing shorts. That would be fine.
Right.
But you have to be wearing a t-shirt.
Right.
Or a shirt. So your upper attire is in line with the
Sure.
appropriateness. Any less would be pushing it a bit. But as soon as your nipples get
I get like a
exposed,
nip out. No.
yeah, you're not allowed to do that. So stop that.
So you showed your chest hair last week,
That's fine because it wasn't a nipple where you were going to show your nipple.
right? So we could just do this.
We could do that, and that's fine because it's not technically any sort of level of
So get
nipples involved, so it's fine. The nipples are like the weird caveated point.
that's I think chest hair is so much more sexual than nipples.
It depends on the person.
Somebody else on Twitch and give us money for more chest hair.
Hurry, man. Or cunts. Not my arms and legs, my chest though.
How much arm have you got?
Under her arm?
Underarm hair, I should say.
A wee bit. Reasonable.
That's a tiny amount of underarm hair.
Yeah.
You shave?
Nope. My arms are the least hairiest part of my body, along with my legs. My feet, I guess. My hands. But my arms and legs are not very hairy.
I feel like that's just something that comes with age.
No,
Like
I've always been like that though.
No, I mean like the old, well, like by the time you get in your like your mid 40s or something like that, I think you just start getting like hairier arms and legs.
Even right now, my arms are not that hairy.
Smooth as baby's bottom.
Like they're not.
Not that I've touched the baby's bottom,
Like
but
my arms are not that. Like a little bit of hair there, but that's about
Yeah.
it. Same with my legs, where like my chest, hairy as fuck. You know, like the predominant, my face and my head, chest are probably the hairiest parts of my body.
oh, I've heard.
But yeah,
Teleporting all the way then.
teleporting all the way. Yeah,
No flight on this channel. We're just teleporting.
I can't be arsed.
Yeah. Why are you?
I want to go to
everyone,
Tokyo
it's
in
fine.
an instant. I can't do that by flying. That's the weirdest shaking. The rhythm of the shake is kind of fucking me up a little
I've
bit.
had like a sore wrist for like 2 weeks. And I don't know why. I think it's the dog.
Oh, because you're playing tug of war?
Yeah. Because he fucking loves it. You know he loves it.
Yeah.
You've seen
I
him.
mean, every time I'm there, he wants to play tug of war with me.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, we're gonna win. He's like, I'm Brandon, I'm gonna win.
That's a good wrestling name.
Yeah.
Brandon, I'm here to win.
You know? So yeah, I get that. Chat's probably just thinking right now, it's like, what the fuck are these hairy bastards doing?
Hulk Hogan, I'm coming for you, Brandon.
Hulk Hogan, I'm coming for you, Nigel.
Nigel.
Have an edited version of that clip where it says Nigel.
Hulk Hogan, I'm coming for you, Nigel.
I sent you it.
That's right, you did it. Yeah.
Okay, on that note, I'll be leaving and going to bed. Had fun. I hope today you're all having a great day. No worries, Rosie. I'm sorry for our chest hair shenanigans. Poor shit
after,
better.
after the chest towers turned up, she's like, right, I
Can't be dealing with this bullshit. That's
get out of here.
It's too much
Fine.
bullshit.
Also, we need.
They're
we
back
can-
on
we-
their bullshit.
We will need more milk at some point.
We can look at
either
our
we
own
can look it up,
stores.
but maybe trying to get. If we can't find it here at all, I would like more milk at one point.
Milk or just the fizzy milk?
The fizzy milk.
Oh, okay. Kyle's like, I'm here, and I'm here to sub as well. Kyle, I'm glad you were able to make it, dude.
Fucking Rosie's away as well. Jesus Christ.
They are siblings.
What weird country are they in?
England, but they're siblings. They're both
I'm
just
sorry.
They're both just need a night's rest, and that's understandable.
That's Friday night. You go. You don't have to spend it with us.
You know,
You
it's
should, but you don't.
It's one of those ones. I might just be tired. Might have a long day, and you know what? It might not seem like much, but it's already 11:15.
I had a fucking long day.
Doesn't feel like
You had a
I
long
feel-
day?
Yeah.
Wait.
It's already 11:15. It doesn't feel like it's been 11:15, which
It
is
doesn't.
an interesting one. It feels like the stream has went on wild amounts of speed. It feels like
It does kind of feel like we just started, actually.
yeah, which
Really
is
enough.
so strange. Like I still have like a grand amount of my wine left.
I'm on my second bottle.
No, I feel as though I would have won the hair competition, but shaved recently. Macy, don't throw down like that there, because then I will just glue my hair to my legs and beat you in that
How
competition.
hairy are your legs? Let me see.
Oh, they're not very hairy at all. It's actually comical how unhairy my legs.
These socks. Holy shit. You shave?
I do not shave, no.
Oh my God. The real lack of leg hair. Huh. I have average hairy legs, I suppose. But I'm wearing very tight jeans, so I can't pull my jeans up too much.
Fair. I'm on my phone, so the signal might be bad. That's fine. That's fine. He's like, I can't.
All the excuses from
It's
Kyle.
like I can't stop people from stop me winning.
Oh shit, Rosie's talking about having a stressful driving lesson. Don't you worry.
Oh God.
I know all about it.
I hope it's not as stressful as you think it's going to be, Rosie. I hope it goes on really, really well for you.
Don't worry, you'll get there. You'll get there in the end. We all do.
I hope we had a lovely
Don't
night,
you worry
guys.
about it.
We're going to get in some fizzy milk goodness. I feel like I need to challenge now. Be like, right, I'm going to do it.
This is a question. Are there more flavors? Because I
Probably.
know the one you sent was like,
Oh yeah,
was
it's
it like
dead from the swim today.
was
so
it
they
like
were both-
original or vanilla or whatever, or
Just generic.
lemon
I
and
think it
lime
was
or
just- I think
whatever?
it was just general milk flavor.
Are there flavors of fizzy milk, or is it just the one and that's it?
Probably just the one, because I think
I
the
would-
milk has a flavor in onto itself.
I
It's
would
a
drink-
type of soda.
I would drink flavor. I would drink the flavor. But it was like milk and like lemon and lime. So that's there might be a milk and something else.
True.
So
The problem is I don't read Korean, so I couldn't even like search the brand for us.
oh yeah.
But if we do get more next time, we'll put the tins up here after we've drunk them. But yeah, I get you're dead from the swimming today. I hope the swimming lessons went well.
Fucking hell.
I understand why you need to do.
I haven't been swimming in fucking ages.
Well, they're going to be on a cruise line at some point, and so they have to be able to know how to swim.
That's right. Can you not just get floaters?
Floaties are all well and good, but I think,
Floaties?
I think they want to increase their survivability chance.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Just never take off a life jacket and you'll be fine.
We need to start getting really skippable about these scenes.
Probably just skip over this part.
Probably skip to it, should we?
It's the season finale.
The season finale
What are we on? 7?
will be 7 next
7.
time. Just a heads up, guys. We're going to be on a 2-week hiatus from skippable cutscene for 2 weeks. Obviously, I just said there, because we always have like a bit of a hiatus between seasons.
I'm trying to figure some stuff out with the next season.
Yeah, we're
So-
figuring stuff out for next season. Also, assets need to be made for the
Yeah,
season.
it takes
Like,
a while.
The amazing graphics that you see between each of the actual seasons need to be developed by
This guy.
our in-house artist.
I've got to think of a theme.
Yeah.
We're doing some stuff with the actual.
Seventh Heaven. I don't know.
I thought this was season 7.
Season 6. No how I know.
Yeah.
No how
Do you
I
have it
know.
written down somewhere?
Because I checked this document and it says season 6.
I thought it was 7.
Hey y'all, I'm here and I'm ready to rock.
Our first place winner. Our current first place.
Yes, but not by much though. What, 1 point?
1 point.
1 points. Haven't done Skibble for a while. Who's in the lead currently?
That would be Furious Panda.
That is Gloria Furious Panda, but they're 1 point ahead of Kyle.
Boy Kyle
fame.
on his phone.
And
Boy Kyle on his phone.
in third place, the mystical man himself of the Panda brothers.
Oh my god, so many panda. Top 3 panda. Oh shit, there he is.
He is there.
Both pandas are here.
So do you want to bring over the rules and
Yes.
explain the rules?
Why don't you have a look at these rules?
So the rules are, guys, there's going to be 10 video game trailers or cutscenes showing you over the course of this week's skippable cutscene. If you know the answer, you're going to have to give me a wisp of gold.
I'm gonna go pee. I'll eat that when I come back. Or will I eat it in the toilet? I don't know.
No, you
Can't eat
not-
it in the toilet.
Don't eat it in the toilet, you savage. So be specific your answers, guys, because we'll tell you if you're correct or not. And the reason why we ask for specificity is because some of the answers may have multiple entries or in that franchise. You know, it'd be a situation where if it's Assassin's Creed, it could be 1, 2, Rogue, Black Flag, Unity, all of that jazz. So please make sure that you are very specific with the answers, guys, because we need specificity on large. The trailers will be played 3 times, so that means if you don't get the answer right the first time, do not worry. You'll get multiple opportunities to give answers. We've got you covered like that there. On top of that there, all correct answers will give you 1 point. What the fuck are you doing, Mr. Microphone? But all correct answers will get you 1 point, except for one entry that will get you 2 points. All of the answers so far will be tallied, and the top 3 people will receive prizes from us in regards to the season finale winners. However, I do need to give a heads up here. We do have a tiebreaker waiting in the wings. So if there's a situation where we find that maybe our top players are tying, we're going to have a tiebreaker section of the stream to then decide the ultimate winner. Because of how close it is right now, that is something that we've had to consider. The ads start in 40 seconds, so we'll not start it right away. We're going to let the ads play through and then we will start.
Why'd you just sub and then you won't have ads?
But yes, guys, we do have a tiebreaker in the wings waiting for you. However, I will let you know that this is a very tough week ahead of you. Can I have a wisp of gold? I will buy more in.
Hey, come on. I mean, you buy them.
Yeah, but they're yours. Well, I buy them in for you because I know you like them.
The communist whisper goals.
While we're waiting for the ads to stop, I can have a wisp of gold as well. It's the last week, and then we're gonna have a 2-week hiatus, Kron, for season 7. We've got test whispers in for Gloria, who says they're going to do the best. Jake has given us a wee wisp of gold. Cal's given me a wee wisp of gold as well. I'm loving it, guys. I love the fact that you're all giving me wisp of golds.
Loving it.
I am loving it. Read more fucking choice, motherfucker.
Tell them what the theme this week was.
I have not.
I guess. So I'll take full responsibility for this one. This week, the last 2 weeks, I suppose I've made them. This week, based on the songs we've been listening to this entire stream, it's fighting games, you boy. Fighting games. Hold on.
That area chocolate goodness. I got that test whisper from Prawn as well. How far are we into our ads? We got about I'm gonna refresh that because sometimes that's a little behind. Guys, are we good? Are we past the ads? Do you want to switch us over to the screen on screen?
So the crack for this week is that it's
Fighting games.
fighting games. I'll tell you now, none of these games are Street Fighter because there's too many of them and they're too obvious. Not a single one of these entries is Street Fighter. There's not a Street Fighter. There's not a Tekken. I think of other. There's not a Virtual Fighter. I have made this the hardest week I've ever made a week, and I apologize, but it's the last week, so it's got to be tough.
I'm trying to hit your whisper where you give me the answers because that's how tough it is. You had to advance to give me the answers.
I had to give this motherfucker the answers because even he didn't know them all. So there's a few that you should be able to get them. If
no WWE, that's not a fighting game.
If you're no WWE, no wrestling games. Actually there is one. Not WWE, but it's a wrestling game. If you're quick enough.
It's number 9. I think I know. I think that would be the one I would maybe consider a wrestling game. Maybe.
Oh, 100%.
Okay, cool.
Most of them are kind of like specific enough that you if you're those that are quick, you got your quick Google fingers out there, should be okay. But they're all pretty deep cuts as far as fighting games go.
As we said to you guys, as we get closer towards the end of the season, it's going to get harder. And with that, without further ado,
did we explain the?
I'd explained that there's a tiebreaker. Yes.
What way are we doing the tiebreaker?
The tiebreaker, guys, will be how many entries we have? We have 3 entries for the tiebreaker at the very end. If we have to go to tiebreaker, we're going to only play the tiebreaker rounds twice instead of 3 times, and it'll be a best of. So whoever gives us the most points across those plays.
Okay. Let's go. We're going. So I have put a massive season 7 finale at the end, and that was wrong because it's season 6.
Not the best part is let's go back a wee second. Right?
It definitely.
Let's go back a second.
It definitely
right?
says season 6.
Let's just look at the thing that you've created, the asset, right? Let's watch this again.
Yeah,
look at that.
Look at that. That is
and you made that, right?
Definitely a 6.
It's definitely a 6.
For some reason, I thought it was 7.
Okay. Just also, thought I would point that out.
Did you like my little fighting game header?
I love it. This is the first time I'm seeing this as well. If we don't even have to use the tiebreaker, guys, we're still going to go through it. And you know what? We'll just let people get maybe some additional points. Maybe upset some of the lower rankings, you know?
One of the best soundtracks in the last 10 years.
Oh my God, Bro Panda coming in with the right answer immediately. Oh, how loud is that actually on stream?
Probably really.
It's quite loud. I'm going to bring that down a smidge.
I put it up quite a lot here.
No, but I'm like basing off the levels here.
I listen to this song regularly. I fucking love it. It's so good. This guy is an absolute fucking madman.
Oh my God, Glory's coming the right answer.
An absolute madman on Twitter.
Holy shit.
Hideki Nagamura, what a fucking madman. An absolute madman.
Oh my God, first play, we only got 2 answers.
2 right answers? Is that all?
That is all.
Oh no. This is one of the easier ones, guys. The art style should have given this away.
No.
Y'all are fucked.
This is great. This is great.
Oh no.
This
made it too hard.
Oh, you know what? We might see a shift from who's ever second place into third and third and second this week. Oh my God.
Oh dear Lord. Oh dear Lord.
Oh, Coolins has got the right answer.
It's your boy Coolins.
Oh, this is lethal.
That joke was in its whole its own league, you know. 1, 2, 3, oh.
Dean's got it right.
We have now said the name of the game.
It does have a great soundtrack.
It does have a great soundtrack. One of the best, like that Jet Set Radio noise.
Oh, that's Jet Setty goodness.
Yeah, you did a wee bit, but we're okay with it.
Last time.
I thought this was one of the easy ones. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Torax is coming with the right answer.
What's your boy Toraxis?
I am like a fat kid with a McDonald's Happy Meal. I'm loving it.
Also, anyone from
You
West
did get it
Belfast
to our access, yes.
will understand the I'll knock your bollocks in the way it's spelled. The proper way with an X.
I would love to upload these onto like YouTube at some point if people wanted to play it with their friends and stuff.
Nothing wrong with that.
Like they wanted to play like skippable cutscene.
Oh, yeah.
Or Twitter and stuff, you know. Ron's coming in finally with the right answer.
A great start.
I say find the right answer.
I'm sorry, I basically fucked you all.
That's what it's going for. So do you want to let our wonderful, wonderful folks at home know what the answer to that first one was?
Was the Bomb Rush Cyberpunk Studios' first game, Lethal League. Lethal League.
What's the next one?
With
Oh, that's a deep cut right there.
with,
This is gonna get interesting.
soundtrack from Daytona USA. No, that's not. Oh shit, yeah.
This is a deep cut,
This
but like
was
I think
a-
the franchise will make it easier for you to find the answer.
Yeah.
I hope you like the cuts deep because this is a deep cut.
I mean, all you have to really do is Google Star Wars fighting game.
Don't tell them that.
I mean, like the majority of these, I think, will be really easy to Google.
well, let's
but
let
we'll-
them,
but
let them
we'll-
Google before we give them the tips.
But
and
we'll
tricks.
know who Googled it. These are also really short, so be prepared to Google quickly.
Oh, is this a short boy? Is it?
Oh yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's a short boy, guys. You do not have much time on this one. Brother Panda coming in with the right answer. Oh, you're going to give Kyle. Oh, you're going to give Kyle a big old third place.
Oh,
Kron's coming in with the right answer.
well.
Oh, I feel legit sorry for Kyle here because he's got such a disadvantage right now. Gloria's got it right as well.
Oh yes.
Paraxis has.
Aha!
There it
you
is.
go.
That was an autocorrect blunder.
That's definitely a phone message. There.
That was definitely a phone-related autocorrect, but they got the right answer corrections in after.
This one's a
Kyle coming in with the right answer though. Oh,
Shreeper as well.
Shariba as well.
Dean, I said if these are fighting games. Battlefront is not a fighting game.
For Panda coming in with like the very specific umlauted or
fucking well
fatted
done. Well
version
done,
of the thing.
Jakob as well.
Jacoby coming in back in. The,
Like
like,
boy Jacoby McGabby. This is the last one
Cullen's-
for this one, right?
yeah, it's the last playthrough for this one.
A very short trailer. I'm sorry, guys, but this is one of the easier ones, I think.
People would, by and large, the answers are coming through at a bit more consistent rate with this one.
Yeah.
So we're seeing a lot
Remember,
more
guys,
pick up.
it's fighting games this week. These are all fighting games, like 2-on-2 or 4.
Like a Street Fighter or a Mortal Kombat, but bear in mind those are not in this goddamn list.
Yeah.
because they're too easy.
No Mortal
Colleen,
Kombat.
you got it correct. Yes.
No Street Fighter, no Tekken, none
There
of
we
your
go,
none of
these
your
guys
big
right
tentpole fighters because they're too easy.
Like
We're
if we
going
have it
tough, we're going tough.
The only way I could make only way I could make Street Fighter difficult for you is I was putting EX Alpha 2 in there.
Yeah, and at that point,
like
you
EX
see-
Alpha 2 looks like EX Alpha fucking 1.
You want to know why I didn't put any Street Fighter games in it? Is it Street Fighter? Is it Street Fighter 2? Is it Street Fighter 3? Is it Street Fighter 4? Is it Street Fighter 5?
Yeah.
Is it Street Fighter Alpha? Is it Street Fighter Alpha EX? X1? Is it Third Strike? And that would just be we would get too
You got it right,
many
Dean, yes.
answers. So I decided to not put any Street Fighter. No Street Fighter, no Mortal Kombat. What was the other one? No Virtual Fighter, no Dead or Alive.
All
Were
too easy.
All too easy.
Do you want to
These
give
are
them the heads up on what the answer was?
serious fighting games, and this was seriously Star Wars Masters of Terrascasi. Like, oh yeah,
The Masters of Teriyaki.
the masters of the best sauce that you can put on chicken. Teriyaki.
What that is?
It is.
Bit of brown sugar, bit of soy sauce.
That's pretty much what it is, but it's delicious.
It is.
So well done. That more right answers on that one on the first one.
Yeah.
Is there Jizz Fighter? Is that like Clay Fighter but with Jizz?
Oh god, this next one. Good luck to you. Oh, good luck to you.
Oh, no. Literally, if anyone gets this, they're fantastic at Googling.
We also admitted a lot of like the anime-based fighting games, even though it looked quite anime.
There's a lot of like early 2000s fighting games was just here is an anime opening, and you'd never be able to tell what game it's from.
Like, you're not going to get rival schools.
So
You're really not.
I wanted to avoid that,
Yeah.
but there are a few of them. So
But like we avoided stuff like rival schools or anything else like that there that was a bit too obviously anime. Like you have no SNK versus Capcom or anything like that.
1 second.
Only room for one heroine here. Underestimate me and you'll feel it. Kyoko Tachibana.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Dean's got it right.
So many correct answers. 3 correct answers. That's 3 more than I was expecting.
Okay,
to be honest.
Dean's got it right. Kyle's got it right.
Coolings has just put the word diggers in.
I am not accepting the word diggers.
No.
Ron's got it right.
Oh my god, this one I made this
Jake
too
has
easy.
got it right.
I made it too easy to Google. Oh no. Just let me know. Had anyone actually played this
Gloria's
before,
got it right.
or you just Google it? Let me know if anybody actually played this.
We're not
because
taking your points away if you Google it. That's an option.
holy shit, that would be intense.
Toraxis has got it right.
It's me, Kazukio Dharma. I'm loving like just the hardcore English dub that it's got on.
I am going to take you on with my
I will
JCB.
take you on with my JCB. It's me, Tamamocho Machu.
You will not be able to stop my caterpillar.
Kyoko Tachibana.
It's me, Kyoko Tachibana. Oh, the Super Best Friends were playing it? Ah.
Oh, okay. One more playthrough.
That was only the first one?
The second one.
You sure?
Yes, because I pushed it back one.
I thought that was number.
Nope. Second playthrough. It's now undisferred. Jake's like, Googled, not gonna lie. Didn't Google. Okay, yeah.
Ultimate Digger Fighter Championship. I mean, that's not too far off the actual.
Glory
one,
watched
is it?
someone play this on Twitch recently. Jesus.
That's wild.
So did Matt as well. Okay.
This is crazy.
Coolings did get it. Yes. Did I not say Coolings? Yes, you did get it. Sorry. It's just I know sometimes I say that there and there's a lot going on, but yeah, no, you definitely got
Dean
it.
makes a good point. You could see this as a mini game within a Yakuza game.
Yeah, especially
Yeah.
like Yakuza 2 where they had the actual like construction mini game.
Yeah.
Your machine should always move
I
with
didn't
grace.
think anybody would get this.
Sharipa's coming in the
Holy fuck.
Only room for one heroine here.
Oh my god.
Underestimate
She's on
me
heroin.
and you'll feel it.
Honestly, same.
Kyoko Tachibana.
Fucking love him. I forgot I done an edit to this one at the end.
Do you want to let them
I
know
think
what
that
it
was only 2.
It was free. I can chat confirm with me 2 are free. I'm near sure it was free at that
Have
point.
I gone insane?
Because look at the many answers we have. You think they would have came?
I thought everyone Googled it really quickly.
that was free.
I was 3. Okay.
See, I keep an eye on it. Shit.
What the fuck was that one called? You're getting the fucking name wrong. Battle Construction Vehicles. So BCV.
BCV.
Absolute chaos. Too many people got that right. Holy fuck.
This next one's a real fucking. Oh,
Even I've fucking forgotten this. I'll fucking remember it. Oh shit.
I fucking love this next one. Oh fucking. Oh. Childhood just fucking erupted in my face right now. God, I would love. I just want to play this again.
Remember, don't miss the elevator, or else you'll be
I just want to play this again.
Can I take a Small Soldiers game?
Right franchise, wrong entry, Bird
Oh
Panda.
my god, Gloria straight in with the correct answer.
Gloria.
Holy shit.
Gloria's a real one.
Not even like even the correct number. That is a very, very short trailer. I'm sorry.
You're grand. You're grand. Gloria's a real one with that one. Bird Panda, you got the right franchise. It's the wrong entry. Can you change that? There we go. Bird Panda, you got it correct now. Why did you say no? It's not. It's not that, Kron. It's not that at all.
Kron, keep that game in mind.
We're not saying what it is out loud, but keep it in mind though.
But just keep that game in mind. Because
Oh god, I want. Oh.
I
want.
miss games like this.
I just want it. I just want.
Go to http://www.capcom.com/.
I just want to play this again.
I mean, you could probably emulate it.
No, I want to feel the control in my hand.
I want to feel the control in my hand.
Like I want that rich, deep nostalgia just to wash over me. Kron, right? Franchise, wrong entry. Can you go up one? Oh, we only got 2 right answers so far.
I knew it was a hard week.
Okay, Kron.
I'll
give you that, but still, yeah. Lazy. Right, franchise, wrong entry. Thoraxis.
That's right. This was out on the PSP collection. I think this is actually where this footage is from.
Was it really? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
one and 2.
Don't
Right.
miss the elevator, or else
Don't
you'll be
miss the
sorry.
elevator.
I just Thoraxis, please get that right answer in quickly here.
Is he what? Did he not, all he has to do is go up one.
Yeah, I know.
There
it is.
Jacob, it is not Final Fight.
It's not Final Fight, but that was a great game series. though.
Yes. Technically not fighting game. Though.
That's our last play for that. There.
Hold on, I haven't said it yet.
Oh no, it's not that, Kyle. Sorry.
No, that was Cosmic Elevator 2.
It's not even.
Remember the elevator.
Remember the elevator.
That was Power Stone 2 for the Dreamcast.
That came out in the Dreamcast. It's one of my favorite Dreamcast games ever. I love the Dreamcast.
We played
Jesus
it
fucking
a lot.
Christ! I want a Dreamcast. Oh, I want a Dreamcast
I mean,
so badly.
I've got one, but I need to get the.
I want a
gear for it.
I want a Dreamcast so badly, and I want to get a HDMI cable for it. And I just
Whichever
want,
thing. Yep.
I just want a Dreamcast.
If
again.
anyone has a disused Dreamcast, please send
Oh my
it in
God,
the show.
please send me a Dream. See if you send me a Dreamcast, I will pay you money.
He will
Oh,
return
God.
sexual favor.
I just, you just don't understand. The Dreamcast is just so much of my
Do you
childhood.
want me
Is
to just
in that.
give you mine? I'll have to go up to the house and hunt out
If
the-
you find your
the cables.
Dreamcast,
No, the Dreamcast is not the issue. It's the cables is the issue.
I will buy cables in.
Like the
that's
last
fine.
time I was up at my house, I was literally holding the console.
Yeah.
Like I know fine rightly where it is.
You get me the
but it's
you get
the
me the
cables.
console. I'll buy the cables in. I will get the controllers and the VMU. I don't mind.
Oh shit! Matt is not giving his up.
I don't blame him.
You don't have to ship it all the way from America. Fuck that.
I don't blame him.
Power Stone 2. We're on to the next one, guys.
Yeah, this would be
A
easy.
lot of these are old because
This
I
one
went
should
for-
be easy enough to
I went for
guess.
old fighting games. Fighting games. Remember, every single one of these games is a fighting game.
Colin's got it right.
What do you know?
Oh, I just. Oh. Jake's got it right, and so does Bar Panda, and so does Kyle.
I feel like I've undone you with the short ones this week.
Don't miss
I apologize.
the elevator, or else you'll be
Dean
sorry.
as well.
Dean's got it right, yeah.
Yep.
And
Coolings, Traxxas as well. Yep.
Did I miss one there? Bar Panda, Kyle. Yep, Bar Panda, Kyle.
Dean,
Dean,
Traxxas,
Thoraxis. Yep, got those all
And-
down.
Coolings.
Coolings as well. That's the one that's missing. So Coolings has got it right as well.
It's your boy Coolings.
It's your boy Coolings. Oh man, I just yep. Gloria's got it right as well. Honestly, see if I got a Dreamcast with a HDMI cable, I probably would.
Shreeper as well.
Did I not take those?
Hold on, you went forward one.
Oh, I went forward one. That's what. Sorry. Wait, did I not record Glorious? I didn't. Shit. Shreeper has got it right as well.
This game, have you played this? It sucks.
Oh, it's a piece of shit.
It's in like the last Yakuza, right?
Yeah.
You can play like the hit. That's where I got all the HD footage of it.
I'm
Actually,
near sure it's in. I'm near sure it's in.
the
Yakuza
Judgment is it Lost
6.
Judgment? Or
It might be
Yakuza?
Judgment or it's Yakuza 6.
It's in one of them. I think this is where this footage comes from because it's like the HD version.
Yeah. But yeah, no, there's just
Yes, Lost Judgment.
Lost
Jacob's
Judgment.
on the
Sorry.
chat, yep.
Oh, thank you very much for the clarification, dude. But yeah, no, it's one of those ones where like I would play Power Stone 2 on stream. I'd play.
You
I'd
get finished
play
in
through-
about 45 minutes.
I just
And
go
then
for
we
it
would
and
do it
like,
again
Yeah,
and
yeah,
again.
and again. Because it'd just be one of those ones where I just play and just have a laugh of it and just kind of do my own thing. I would play through all of Sonic Adventure, the original on Dreamcast on stream. I would do it.
Not even the DX version. just
Not
the
even
original,
DX, like the original Dreamcast. I would do that shit and I would do it hard and heavy.
Yeah. Oh, heavy and hard.
Do you want to know what it was?
That was Power Stone 2.
That was not Power
That
Stone 2.
was Sonic Adventure.
That was Sonic
The
Adventure.
Fighters.
Not
No, it was
Adventure.
just Sonic the
that was
Sonic the Fighter.
Sonic the
A
Fighters.
Sonic fighting game. As
What
if
did
you,
my phone do?
is it what the fuck? As if you didn't know that was a thing. This will be the first one to catch a lot of people out, I think.
Yeah, this will.
Do you know what this was?
No, I didn't even realize it was part of that franchise.
It's the sequel, yeah. Someone's on already an answer.
Right. Franchise, wrong entry.
Got a different name, but it's not just 2. It's called something else.
Yeah, you got the right franchise. We're kind of, but it's called something different.
Like
than what you gave us.
technically he's right, but it's the.
Everyone's got that. Is it called that somewhere else?
It might be. Yeah, see? Like the cover is the title.
Yeah, actually, you know what the worst part is? Actually, going back on this one, they're giving us the subtitle. Look at that. They're giving us the subtitle.
Oh no.
So these guys are giving us the subtitle. Okay, Kyle's got it right.
There's oh shit. I mean, technically they're not wrong.
They're not wrong.
Right? Hold on, we're gonna have to make a very quick executive decision here.
Okay, so right, we came to judgment here, and let's see who's got it right.
That could be another game though.
Can you go a quick Google while I'm going for the right answers? This is literally
Shit.
This is literally the thing that we did not want to do with Street Fighter. Okay, Reaper's got it right. Gloria's given us the right answer.
Right, hold on. I think
It's so then Dean, not the right answer, but the right franchise. Give us it again. Jake's got us the right answer. God, this is a complicated
we'll
one.
just need an extra minute on this.
You're going to have to give us a little bit of sift for your answers, guys, because you have give us.
Yep, Dean is correct. Yep.
No, it's not. It's not that cool. You'll need to give us a different
that one's
answer.
technically a different game.
I need to go through these answers. Yeah. Okay. Bar Panda's got it right.
Panda's correct. 0.
Uh,
Gloria, yep, you got it. Yep.
It's not that Kron, but you're in the right franchise. It's the wrong entry. Collins has got it right.
United by Fate seems to be a different game from this one, so no.
Dean's answer didn't. Yeah, Dean's got his answer down.
God damn, these massive franchises. This one's not really a massive franchise though.
Oh God, is that even remotely a right answer for Toraxis?
It's technically in.
Okay, yeah, we'll give Toraxis the answer.
The answer's correct. Like technically in.
Oh, God, this is.
Is that?
I'm trying to make sure I haven't missed anyone here. Ron's got it right now. I think I got everyone's answer.
Yeah,
down for
a
this
bit
one.
more. That one was a bit tougher, but a lot of initial correct answers that I didn't think there was going to be. But
The problem is that everyone was giving us the subtitle because they were giving us the blah 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 blah, but there was a bit before.
there's a yeah. I'd like to know what people were Googling to get the answer so quickly, though. Unless anyone who had just played this before. Which you should, because it's a fucking great game.
Great game. I played the first on my Dreamcast.
Yeah. It's a very good sequel. Also a great art style. Look at that.
Yeah.
Still fucking looks good. I think this is actually 4. I think this is the 4th time I've played this.
Probably is, but I was having a real.
It's very short. It's a very short trailer.
I was just struggling getting people's answers because I was getting like the answers in different like sections. That's probably as anime we're going to get with this.
There's 1 or 2 more.
You want to give them the answer?
That was Project Justice, which is technically a sequel to Rival Schools. So technically it is Rival Schools 2, but there are also other sequels to Rival Schools, United by Fate and all that stuff. So Project Justice was like the proper next step. So that was Project Justice out on the Dreamcast and some other stuff.
On to our next one.
That should be easy enough.
We stand
Yeah.
on the edge of a great challenge that brings together familiar faces and total strangers. This is the path of my destiny.
I won't let up on you.
Not by a long shot.
We'll never give up.
Ha ha ha! Gun.
We are the
Those sweary people. Troopers got it right.
Apparently this game got really
Dean's got it right.
good, like after the first year or so. Like it started, had a bit of a
Kron, you got the right franchise, wrong entry.
had a bit of a shaky start.
Panda's got it right.
Yep. Gloria's got it right. Is that Kyle's got it right as well? Kron, yep. Coolings, yep. Jacob, yep. Taraxis, yep. This was an easy one though.
Yeah, this is one of our more
Recent ones.
recent ones, or like it's a franchise that is easily identifiable
Googleable.
by its
It's
characters.
easily Googleable.
Yeah.
But apparently this got really good. Like it started off a bit wobbly, and then
Yeah.
like after the first year or so, they were like, actually, this is a really like legitimate fighting game.
and total strangers. This is the path of my destiny.
And also it has a Street Fighter crossover.
Really?
Well, I mean, that's Ryu and Chun-Li are in there.
Oh, did they just put like the Ryu moveset onto him?
Yeah. Did you not? They're literally doing the moves. Look.
I wasn't looking. I was doing the answers.
Oh, sorry. And then you get some
Oh shit. Okay. No, again, I was doing the
Thunder
answers.
Thunder
I don't
Skies.
watch
I
that.
think
I
everyone's
watched this.
I think everyone's already answered. So
Macy's still here. It's like you got a drink. Okay, we'll drink.
thank you, Macy. I was getting very parched.
Go Frey Bentos.
Freddy Bentos.
Frey Bentos.
Free Bentos.
You know what Frey Bento is?
What the hell's Freddy Bentos?
Frey Bento.
What is Frey Bento?
It's a tinned pie.
Tin pie?
Yeah, it's a tinned pie.
Like a pie in a tin?
Yes.
Right,
What do you
hold on.
think I
We're
meant when
about-
I said?
We're about to start looking at pies here. You go on about your business.
Familiar faces and total strangers. This is the path of my destiny.
I won't let up on you.
Not by a long
I had a tin.
That looks horrifying.
Oh, they're awful. They're like a £1.50 a pie, like
Who's paying £1.50 for a pie?
in a tin.
Oh, what is that?
Oh, that's the queen.
Oh, ugh.
Oh, that's stinking kidney though. All stinking kidney pies are disgusting.
What in the fuck? Get this out of here. I don't want to look at this. I don't want to look at pictures of the queen.
£1.50. If a £1.50 for your fry bento.
Yeah, but it's just pictures of the queen.
I don't want to care about the queen ever.
Ugh.
You needed one too. That's fair. That's fair. They're literally them as redacted, even in a live action trailer where they're giving.
Or are they giving like Power Ranger like
Oh, really?
things?
Go. You just said the word.
That was 3, right? Though.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. Everyone immediately got it
Because
So-
you're all
because
sexual.
you're all hot as fuck.
Time for our next one, I guess.
Oh shit.
I will accept either answer.
Will you accept the one you think you're gonna get?
I'll accept either of those two answers that are on there. I will not be pedantic. But if someone
Anyone who-
says, if
anyone who-
someone says the first one, I'm going to have more respect
give
for
them a
them.
wee extra kiss.
I'm going to have more respect for them.
Give them a wee kiss. Mwah. Also, if anyone watches Maximilian Dude, you should probably know what this is because he uses.
So this is the first time where the home port was actually better than the arcade.
Well, yeah. Also, this. Oh shit.
So Coolings has my respect.
Coolings gets our ultimate respect. Brother Panda,
The-
you get slightly less respect.
You got the answer right, though.
Because you got the answer right, but you got the name wrong.
You both got the right. game, but-
Coolings gets our respect as well. Well done, Coolings. Mwah. Okay, Brother Panda gets our respect.
Okay,
then.
gets our respect now. Yeah.
So I think this trailer has been like upscaled by like a fucking
AI or something.
AI. Yeah, it's like a 4K.
Oh,
which is pretty
really?
good. Like it's done pretty well. It's kind of
Yeah.
it does that weird thing where it like smooths everything out,
Jake has my respect. So is Gloria.
but it's better than it being like horribly pixelated and you can't see what's going on. Gotta get you. This game has some fucking top tier waifus. Fucking
It does.
tacky. Oh,
This is the thing.
dear
Again, this was
Lord.
the first time a fighting game had a better looking and better performing version of it on a home
The home
console.
console, yeah.
Versus that.
look
that
at
of
Sophia. Look at how cute she is.
Look
She's
versus-
topless there. Don't look at
Yeah.
that.
Don't
Look
look
away.
at those. Yeah, it is.
Look at her.
Versus its arcade port. It's not Samurai Spirits.
It's big tacky. Mwah.
It is not Samurai Spirits.
Or Takai. Yeah, if you see Siegfried in there, then you know what game it is. You know, and we know that you know. This is the only big franchise one. There's only one. This is the only big franchise game.
Dean's got the right answer, but he doesn't have my
But
respect
you
on that
don't
one.
have our respect. It is not Sam Show. It's not Samurai Showdown, Kron.
Kyle has my respect though.
Kyle always has our respect though.
Yeah.
Does Gloria have our respect?
Yeah, Gloria
Yeah.
put mustard on it.
Gosh, put a bit of fucking spice on that bad boy.
Put a bit of mustard on that there. That's why she has my respect.
What a fucking tune as well. It's fucking bopping, man.
Fucking.
Cervantes Moldavo.
I didn't want to say any character names or anything out loud, but
You know what's going on? What a he was such.
there's
a big
two ways.
He's such a big rapist. I don't like it.
I was going to answer Dean's question. There's two names for this game. One has the original name,
Yeah.
and then one has its other name.
The one has the Weeb name and one has the GameSpot name, and we want the Weeb name.
We want that.
But both are valid though.
I just got a message from someone in the chat going, "Do I have your respect?" And honestly, kids, only if you get that answer correctly will you get my respect.
So it's conditional. It's a conditional respect.
Conditional respect, yeah. There we go. Now you got my respect.
I don't. It's between Sophia and Taki. I don't know.
It's not Bushido Blade, no.
Was that 2 or 3?
Yeah, that was 2. We'll do one more.
One more. We got one more. A tale of something and swords, eternally retold. Oh, Shreeper coming in with the correct answer.
Reaper's coming in the right answer, and
And the correct answer, like
the respectful
the
answer.
respectful answer. Well, I can see why people think this is Samurai Showdown, because there's a wee bit of like Sam Show stuff in there.
yeah.
I mean, I've said tacky enough that this should probably be all the hints that you need, really. She has like
Oh, very nice.
actually
Thank you very much.
the dictionary definition of torpedo tits. Tacky does. Put a fucking eye out with those things. Oh, it's Taraxis with the correct answer as well.
The respectful answer as well.
Yep. Prawn's coming in with the correct but the non-respectable answer.
Not a respectful answer, but a right answer.
We'll take it, but we'll take it begrudgingly. What is Dean saying?
He's trying to be Japanese with us.
I mean, we're not going that mad. Taki or Bukaki. Ooh, they combine those. Ivy and her tits. Wowzer. She wasn't in the first one, so
Nope.
it was all Taki. She didn't turn up until 2 or 3, I
I think
think.
it was the second one she
2,
first
yeah.
made her appearance in. Yeah.
So that was Soul Edge, or if you're a bit of a scrub, Soul Calibur, because the first one was called Soul Edge because the sword is called Soul Edge.
Yeah,
So,
it's a Soul's Edge because like the whole thing is they're competing for this mystical demon blade.
Who
Called
isn't?
Soul Edge.
who isn't? You know
No one I don't want to. No one I care about. You know,
what's that? No one you care about's
not competing for it.
fucking. Why the fuck not?
Well, let me roll up onto the sidewalk.
I bought this game and I hid it. I hid it in my bedroom
too.
because I was like, if anyone sees that I own this, they're gonna be upset. But I've 100% masturbated into this game, without a shadow of a doubt. So if you just Google games that you can masturbate to, this will probably be somewhere at the top. Don't do that. You should get a lot of weird shit. Also, I thought
Oh, for fuck's sake! Is
See,
that
but
licensed music?
it's a cover.
Still gets us in trouble.
It's a cover though.
Still
Shouldn't
gets us in trouble.
matter. But that shouldn't matter.
It does.
It's a bad cover though.
No, it still gets us in trouble. It's still because you have to license a cover. You still have to
yeah.
pay for the license.
I figured because it's not David Lee Roth that they wouldn't.
No,
do
no,
shit.
no. You still have to pay when you do a cover. You still have to pay the artist a
That's
license.
fine. We'll not make any money on YouTube. That's fine.
Oh, well, I'm more risking is the fact that will we get a fucking copyright strike on Twitch?
We could turn it down, I guess.
I'm gonna have to just to be safe. I'm gonna do that actually, just honestly, because like that's I get what you're saying, but no, it's still considered a risk factor. That's why people don't play covers of music on streams.
Oh, okay. Technically, you're all wrong because this game has a sequel and no one has.
So anyone who's said like
Anyone who has said the game that they said, this has a sequel. And you have to tell us what the sequel is.
and Dean, I like the
It's
fact that you
not
were listening
dead.
earlier and we said no
We
Dead or
said
Alive
it's
is in
not
this.
Dead or Alive. and
We
then
said
you-
there's no Dead or Alive in
then
this
you
here.
put in Dead or Alive. So this is not a Dead or Alive game, but this is also not the first game in the series that this is in.
Gloria's got it right.
Brother Panda and Gloria both have it correct. This was also a fantastic game. It was actually a really good wrestling game. You just felt dirty as fuck playing it.
Jake's got it right.
It's like if someone walked in on you playing this, you would have to stop. You would have to stop and be like, "This is not what it looks like." I don't know why my
Cal,
penis is
right?
like-
Franchise wrong entry.
This is not Oni Chambara
What?
at
No.
all.
Coolins, it's not Dead or
Dean,
Alive
how many times do
game.
we have to tell you? Fighting games. Oni Chambara is not a fighting game. It's like a hack and slash. There are swords. Well, I suppose there are swords in Soul Edge, but it's a fighting game. There's fighting. You're fighting. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight you.
You did not get it, Dean. No.
No, you did not get it. Kyle and Shreeper
Cal and Shreeper have not got it right.
with the correct Amundo answers. Yeah, I guess your penis is the sword in this one. Kron as well. Yep.
Kron's got it right. Yeah.
Gloria, yep, you got it. You're all good.
One more playthrough.
We've got one more silent playthrough. Because David Lee Roth is going to sue us.
It's not the serious. It's we get copyright strikes.
David Lee Roth.
If we get a copyright strike, it will limit how it'll happen. We won't be able to stream for a few days, and that doesn't affect you, but it affects me
Okay.
because the ban will be lifted by the time PvP
next
comes
Friday,
around.
yeah.
But I won't be able to fucking stream my normal streams.
I didn't think covers were a problem.
Yeah, because this is a thing. So it's the reason why you can't do Guitar Hero and stuff out there, because even though there's covers of tracks in Guitar Hero,
Yeah.
there's still licensed tracks because anyone that does a cover, even live performances, see, like when a major band does a live performance, they still have to do a kickback to the original writer and performer because of licensing agreements. It's all licensing.
Well, there you go.
Coolin's right entry, wrong.
Dean got it correct.
Yep.
Wasn't this built on the No Mercy engine? It could have been. I don't know.
Potentially.
I just
Not 100% familiar with the engine.
cranked it out a lot to this game. Evil Rose was the best one because she's evil. You have to go towards the bad, the evil
Some
version.
suggestive shit right there.
It's not suggestive. It's overt.
What is the difference? Colin's just got it right now.
Well, the difference is that suggestive is this suggesting that there's a bit of horniness going on, and this is overtly horny in every way, shape, or form that these games exist.
Good luck on the double pointer if you're asking about that, Dean.
Was that 3?
That was free, yes.
Right. That was for any of you weird perverts out there, which is why I put it on. That would be Rumble Rose's Double X. They could have called it Rumble Roses Triple X, but that may have been a bit too suggestive.
A bit too on the nose, maybe, or a bit too, I don't know. Because there was a BM.
Yeah, BMM XXX. So
that like that was one of those ones where they managed to like literally fucking put that into the fucking like into the garbage.
That game sucked, but Rumble Roses was really good. It was a really good wrestling / like fighting game.
Yeah,
it was like an arcade wrestling game, but you just, if someone walked into the room while you were in it, you had to defend yourself. You were like, it's for the wrestling. It had like photo modes and like bikini modes and stuff like that. It's like, I know fine rightly why you're playing this.
Yeah,
get out of my house.
Fan service, just fucking admit it.
Rumble Roses Double X. Well done.
Do we have anyone remotely tiebreaking? You know what? Might not need our tiebreaker.
Oh my god. Not even looking. This one is thanks to Tara.
Yeah,
I don't even know what this is. This is her favorite PS1 game, as far as I know.
Chrono Cross?
No, her favorite non-Chrono Cross.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I felt like Chrono Cross is on the PS1.
The tit jiggle on these anime segments are unreal. Like, see, I wanted to avoid all the anime shit, but I figured like, the odd one won't hurt. Favorite fighting game on PS1.
That's fair.
She made me play this. She was like, here, download that and give it a go. And I downloaded it and it was really fucking good. Like I had it on the emulator for a while. There hasn't been
the tiebreakers just for a laugh.
Yeah, we'll do them afterwards, because I think we're gonna have a winner at the end of this, because no one has fucking guessed it.
Yeah.
Critics is just saying, God, I played this, but no answer.
It's one of those things, they know what it is, but they don't know what it is. Which I've been there with old school games in the past. Like I've been there, I'm just like, I know this from somewhere. So fucking the life of me if I'm going to be able to tell you.
If you really hate this and you don't want to, and you don't know what it is, you could blame Tara, because I had never.
We got two answers in so far. It is not Hunter X.
Oh, Taraxis has it right. Claude has it right as well.
Claude has it right.
Oh my god.
This
is not a Gundam game. In any way, shape.
Gundam.
Goddamn.
Kron
is correct.
Kron's correct. Toraxis is correct.
Toraxis is correct. Oh, Brother Panda got it.
The most brothered of pandas.
You've got one in for.
I do. Sorry, it's just messing with me. I'll fix it now.
You Bob.
Kyle coming in with the right answer.
Gloria as well. Oh.
It's like about to close that lead.
Oh no.
Gloria's like, nah.
Here, see your lead. Fuck your lead, mate. Love this fucking anime bullshit.
Oh, big fucking oofs.
Big anime oofs.
The biggest of anime
oofs. Oofies.
Oofy.
What a tune, though.
It's a pretty fucking. Anime does have bops, though. Just glad no one, because I got the answers right in front of me, but they're off camera, and I'm really glad our camera can't see that far low.
I don't think our camera's not good enough to read your phone.
It would be able to see that's on the screen, just not the text. So if there's an image, you would see it just fine.
Oh my god.
Sharipa's got it right. Yeah, no, I was going for these here, and like the ones I'd never heard of before, I was kind of going for is like, what is battle construction vehicles? What the fuck is Project Justice?
Yeah.
The rest of them I'd heard of though.
Have you heard of all the tiebreakers as well?
Yes.
You really?
The first one,
the second one?
Yes. Dude. Second one, no.
Oh.
And third one, yes.
I thought the third one would not be lost on you.
No, definitely not. Give me a second before, so I can just. Yeah. You not play the original one in your SNES? Oh, no, SNES, sorry. Mega Drive?
I don't think it was a Mega Drive game.
Did we not play the original on it? No.
It was PS1 upwards.
I definitely played it on something. Cooling's got it right there. Just there's a few answers came in.
Oh yes.
That is not Tobal number
I
one.
don't know what Tobal number 1 is, but I
So-
know that it's wrong.
Colin's got it right though.
Colin's got it correct.
Was that our last playthrough?
I think we have one more,
one more. Okay.
possibly. Could be 3. I don't know. We've got our PS1 I rented it. Yes.
Oh no. We're not talking about this game. We're talking about the one that hasn't played yet.
Oh yes. Sorry.
So
This
we're not talking about
this
because,
was a PS1 game though. 100%.
Yeah, well, I think the
The first one, original Xbox. The second one, PS2. The third one, PS1.
no. I mean like the original game in that series. I think was like a Mega
I think it was
Drive.
PS1. It wasn't that. It's not that old. The first one was in 3D.
Was it?
Yeah. Sorry, we're just talking about fighting games now. Yeah, see? PS1.
Oh, okay. I definitely played it though. Oh, I rented it.
From Sextravision.
Sextravision, yeah.
Sextravision.
Yeah, because I remember that one. Like, you want to give me a second?
Oh.
I'm familiar with them. I played them. I sure rented them. This is not Bushido Blade.
The Bushido Blade is not in this. It's not any of them. Edgelord Pentagram guy. Has Cooling's got this cracked it?
Yeah.
Is he still? Why are you still trying to remember that?
He's just having a
Or
conversation.
you just
with us.
you're just reminiscing to how you played this. I had never heard of this game until Tara told me to play it, and then I downloaded a ROM for it. I was like, "Fuck me, this is really good." So it even still holds up for someone who just played it for the first time, maybe about like a year ago, 2 years ago, and it was out on the PS1. So that's quality.
Street.
Street,
What street?
street, quality. It's quality street. That was the third one, right?
Yeah.
That was. It was not that thing. Oh shit. The last one was Evil Zone. Evil Zone.
Evil Zone.
A beautiful PlayStation 1 fighting game
Yes.
that apparently more people than I thought would have played, because I thought that was well, I figured, seeing as I had never heard of it, it must have been a bit of a sleeper hit, but apparently not, because quite a few people got it.
Oh man.
Do we actually need?
We don't need
to
the
go to the
tiebreaker.
tiebreaker.
We don't need to go to
do
tiebreaker.
we have a confirmed
We have a confirmed
winner? We do have a
We have a
confirmed
confirmed winner for season 6.
for season 6.
Yeah.
Are they more than 1 point
They have
ahead?
3 points
There,
ahead.
so we do have a season 1 winner. So the positions are now locked in.
Locked in.
So they exist. Will we play the tiebreakers just for a laugh?
Guys, we're going to
just
play
to
the
see-
tiebreakers afterwards just for a laugh.
Yeah.
So anything that happens after this point, we're not counting the points. It's just for fun.
You know what?
We will announce the final winners after we play the tiebreakers, because you put a time into the art and stuff.
Also,
this
for the tiebreakers, just put your answers in the chat. 'Cause
Yeah, just put your answers in
I
chat.
just want to see how wrong people will be.
don't need no whispers. Put your answers in the chat. We'll announce the actual final winners though.
So yeah, so we do we have a, hold on 1 second. Shit. Right, so we'll just play through them anyway. So just
yeah.
we'll tell you who won afterwards. Just fire your answers in the chat. We're just fucking about it.
There's only 3 of these here. The reason why we're not actually going to count these as points, guys, because even if our third position, second position, or first position got these answers,
the positions.
the
It doesn't look like
people
it
in
would
second
change.
the people in second or third are literally going to only match first and second, and the first position is still always going to be sitting there at the prime token anyway.
No, we only needed to do this in the event of a tie.
Yeah.
There is not a tie. There's a clear first, second, and third place.
Yeah.
This is just for a bit of a laugh.
It's for
So
a
just fire your answers in the chat. We'll see who's right and see who's wrong, and we'll yell at you.
Yeah.
Or not yell at you if you're really good at guessing games. They're still fighting games, by the way.
That's the birthday card shipped. Good stuff.
Okay, he's just doing something else.
I've got my mum's birthday this week.
Oh my god. I do Challenger. It's us?
That's us.
I probably should have used this for the whole episode.
It could be for next season. You never know.
Just put them in the chat. We don't care. At
No
this
whispers.
point,
Put them in the chat.
It's all
There's no-
just to see who's the. See, I done a massive 7 because I thought it was season 7, so I got 7 wrong. Nope,
not
I
Tekken.
already said there was no taggings this week.
No Tekken.
Oh, that also includes the double pointers. I'd be curious to see if anyone got this right, because these 3 are supposed to be like the actual like absolute hardest ones. So if anyone actually gets this correct, I'll be quite impressed. It's not Fast and Furious 7. That's
It's
just-
definitely not that. No.
It's not another bloody war game. Forgotten Sands is a Prince of Persia. Yeah,
It's a Christmas game, yeah.
I mean, like technically, Brother Panda's the closest.
Closest, but not
Yeah.
quite. It's the right franchise,
Dude,
the wrong entry for
They're-
Panda.
I think this one was out on the original Xbox. So, if if anyone gets this right,
To be fair, say we had to use the tiebreaker, you were only going to get 2 runs on
Yeah.
this as well. It's not two Tant Teenage Meedle Teetles. I can tell you that right now.
Teenage Manny Little Needle Teetles.
Two Tant Teenage Needle Teetles.
I don't see any Ninja Turtles in this fucking trailer.
Nope.
Big weirdo. Remember me? Like the French action adventure platformer?
No, it's not that.
These are still fighting games.
Bar Panda is really close, but just not.
Oh shit, Shareeper got it right.
Shareeper got it right.
Holy fuck. Well done. Is Shareeper our prime fighting game expert or what?
No, not really. You missed 2.
No. So yeah, that was Bloody Roar Extreme on the original Xbox.
You challenge our approaches.
Was it me saying it was on the original Xbox that got you for it? That's us. Look at us go. Look at us fight
I
each
love
other.
that. I actually quite love that.
It's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I should have probably used it for the whole fucking thing. It's not Street Fighter. Fuck's sake.
Something. This is the one I didn't know.
Right. Not a lot of people know. This is another anime one, which is a dime a dozen. I was going to put Melty Blood and stuff in it, but it's so anime that I was like, I don't care.
Who's the developer on this one? Do you know?
It's not Atlas. It's like Dingle or something, or Dingus. What the fuck is their name? I can't remember. It's PS1.
It's not Blast Blue.
No.
Because I suggested Blast Blue, but it was a bit,
There's
it was a bit too anime.
There's so many Blast Blue games. You would be here all fucking night. Why do you have your head in a bucket, you madman?
I think he's just trying to figure the answers.
Oh. I think this is the hardest one. I think this is the hardest
This
one.
will be the hardest one.
I think this is the hardest one in the whole like this fucking early 2000s fucking soundtrack. Oh, he's just sick. We see
Oh,
we
shit,
see the
okay.
hits on her. Like that.
Play that back again because
Not a single answer from anyone.
I'm getting very good at the clicks.
It took ages.
I imagine it
It
did.
took ages.
It looks so good though.
7 Deadly Sins, Knights of Britannia.
It is not that
No,
Bobicus.
from that like Netflix show. Did that have a game?
It's not Guilty Gear.
I think this
It's not
was
an SNK fighter. I don't know
no,
what.
this was out on the PS1. It's not an SNK. It was someone who was operating at around the same time as then. I cannot remember the developer. It's like Dingle or Dingus or Dinge or something. This is not a well-known franchise.
Yeah, I just don't see anyone getting this. If
Yeah.
I'm honest.
This might be the only one that no one gets. Kai, that's not that, but don't forget about that series. I don't know what Dengeki Bunko is, but no.
I'm gonna Google and that's the Japanese.
I mean, fuck it, could be, I suppose. No, it's a PS Vita game. I can't. This is like a PS1 game.
Want to tell me what it is?
That was that 2?
Yeah,
Or we're doing 2, yeah.
Only done 2.
That was the Rumblefish.
Which is, again, it's such a weird name, so I'm not expecting anyone to get it.
I was going to say it's the same as a Francis Ford Coppola movie called Rumblefish.
Oh, wow,
but
okay.
we didn't. We ran out of time. So that was it. I figured no one would get that. So there you go. But this next one, a couple of people have already guessed this series.
Yeah, a few times.
But no one has guessed the specific title. So it's not the season 7 finale, it's the season 6 finale. It's my bad. I don't know why I thought it was 7.
Don't know.
Blood. It's Dragon Ball Z.
Someone say that?
No, it's just because it sounded like a wee bit like the sound effect. Kyle coming in with the first and correct answer.
Aha, gun.
Aha! God.
I think there's really no point in playing a second time with this one if someone's got the right answer that fast. It's not like anyone's going to need more opportunities. To say
Yeah,
the right
that's
answer.
true. But it was the correct game of a what 4 or 5 game series.
Was it
right?
4 or 5? Stopped at 3?
Oh no, there's more.
Oh, okay.
Funnily enough, the intro to 4 is all animated, like 2D animated, which is why I had to go for 3 because I wanted 3D. Kyle, had you just played this, or was that a guess? Because you went straight from 1 to 3, and were correct. I think there was 5 in total. It was like, well, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I think it had a sequel.
Right, time to announce our winners, guys.
Wow,
That was a
what a week!
hell.
Oh, it's just a guess. Oh, that's fine. That's right.
a hell of a fucking hell of a season. If
You've
you want
done
anything,
well.
guys. You've done amazingly.
He's done well.
In first place is Gloria with 128 points. Do you want to flip us into the last section?
Oh shit!
In second place is Kyle with 125 points, 3-point difference.
So it was
this week.
It was
they had a 1 point different differential, and for the longest while, Kyle was in first place, and in 1 week, Gloria got ahead of him, and then this week there was just enough to get ahead of.
just a big
by a
girthy
few
gap
points.
in there, like.
In third place is Brother Panda with 122 points. Their Shariper and Dean came with 116. They're tying. We had Cullens with 107. We had Kron with 114. We had Toraxis with 86. We had, Jake Seri, he hasn't here for a lot of season, but he had 20, put mine to be 26 the time he has been here on the board. Yeah, it's been all 8 worth. I don't think they're here today, but they put 15 points on the boards. So that means our season champion is Gloria
for season 7,
guys.
for season 6.
If you can you please reach out to me privately and provide me your postal addresses, because I will get the points, or I'll get the prizes out to you as soon as possible. The first place will go to we'll get a t-shirt, so please check our merch store out and pick your prizes out. The first place winner will be able to choose a t-shirt of their choosing. Please give us the size you need, the t-shirt you would like, and then obviously your postal address. We'll get that sent out. Second place is going to get a mug. They're going to get that mug life. So if you can please, if it be a travel mug or it's a ceramic mug, please just make sure that you send us the entry from the merch store, and I will get that sent to you along with your postal address. And then in third place, with yourself, Burr Panda, you're going to get some coasters. You're going to get some lovely coasters. Again, I'm going to need you to send me the detallies for your delivery and what coasters you want from our merch store. Please send me privately. Do not put it into the chat for obvious reasons. Do not dox yourself, but can you privately
your address.
message me your stuff, and I will then put the orders in for you guys over the weekend. They should usually take up to a week to get there. So if I put the order in tomorrow, you may receive them by late next week, or maybe early the week after. But yes, please make sure that you get those details in so we can get you sent over.
What a fantastic season.
That was
Does that mean that Kyle has got every prize now?
he's got every prize. He's went for coasters, cup, and mug, t-shirt, coasters, and mug. So he's managed to get the trifecta. Technically, that would make him our
first
Grand Slam champion.
I guess so. Yeah, he's
done the Grand Slam.
He's been in the top three times.
So it's one of those once he's got the Grand Slam in.
Absolute madman.
As part of the rules, Gloria is now technically season champion.
Yep.
And as a result, they are no longer able to win any prizes for the next season. They're more than welcome to compete and have fun with it.
Yeah.
However, their points cannot be counted for one season. There's a cooling off period, but that means Shareeper can come back in and start going for the prize again.
Oh my God.
So that means Shareeper can start going back for winning the prize again.
It also means, Gloria, if you want to, we can do a week where you
have a champions pick as well.
Our champions pick week where you take we will do your games. We'll do 10 of your games if
10 of your games, Gloria, if you so choose to do that there. We'll usually do that as the first week. The first week in play is usually a champions week. So if you can get that over to us, we will get that done and dusted.
We're not going to do it for like a few weeks, so it's not.
We got a 2-week hiatus bar minimum on skippable cutscene because we got to build the assets for season 7. Holy shit, we've done the 7 seasons. Once we complete season 8, technically we'll have done skippable cutscene for 2 fucking years.
Don't you say that.
Oh my fucking God.
Don't you dare say that.
We are actually, that's scary. Think about this. When we complete season 8 of skippable cutscene, we will be up to the 2-year mark of player versus player talk show. Holy sweet mother of fuck.
I'm so scared. I'm scared, everyone. Help me.
But yes, guys.
Well
guys,
done.
It's already... again, massive congratulations, everyone. Guys, it's already quite late here. We're going to have to wrap it up and start loving yous and leave yous. We'll be back, obviously, next week for just more player versus player action. However... next week as well, there is no solo stream on the Saturday. We are going to be featuring on the Irish Hive Mind podcast.
That's right.
And we'll remind you about this next Friday as well. We'll also give you a link to the channel. But if you want to come check us out, we're technically going to have another talk show. And we're going to be guesting on another talk show next Saturday.
We'll be guesting here.
Guesting
which is
here.
Strange.
We're going to be operating out of a different channel, but we're going to have the channel over here. It's a weird one. We have slightly more assets to work with, so they've decided to make things a little bit easier. They're going to come see us
because we're professionals.
We're going to be collaborating with Spectral Division on the Irish Hive Mind podcast. It'll be 7:00 UK time on the Saturday. So it's the same start time as my solo stream, so you won't get a solo stream from me next Saturday. We'll be on the Irish Hive Mind podcast. However, we're going to be back on Monday for the Player versus Dice. We're going to be back next Friday for Player versus Player. I'm going to be back on Thursday and the Sunday for the solo stream. So just a heads up on that there.
Beautiful week.
Just another polite reminder, even those who've not won a wonderful prize from our merch store this week, you can for the next few days get 20% off on our merch store if you're looking some of those delicious things. Maybe you want some coasters, maybe you want a mug, maybe you want some t-shirts.
The coasters are very cheap.
They're very good as well.
They're very good.
Maybe you want a lovely bandana for your cat or dog. Maybe, I don't know, you want a nice teddy bear with a weird t-shirt on it with a really clean bear.
What's stopping you from having a teddy bear with a little cum on it?
What about a hat? We got hats. We got all your apparel needs and accessory needs. Little bum bag. We got fanny packs for you. We got them shits. We got that shit on lock. But for the next few days on lock, you will get. What are you laughing at?
Got them shits. We got them shits. Sorry.
We got them on lock, and we got them on lock at a 20% discount for the next few days, guys. So please go check out the merch store. Support the channel. Support us.
Support me emotionally.
Support us emotionally.
Thank you.
Yeah. So you yeah.
Talking about hentai now. What?
But guys, you can check us out on various social media platforms. Of course, you can check us out on the Twitter at PvP Talk Show. You can also check us out solo Twitters at Cosmic Bacon Art or Made Odin PVG. We've got YouTube covered on you, and we're trying to get more content on the YouTube. The clips and all those amazing things, like the shorts and stuff, are going on to our YouTube, and that's at the Player versus Player Show on YouTube. They're also on our TikTok at PvP Talk Show on TikTok, as well as my own personal Instagram at Odin_Christ. But yes, guys, we're going to have to start loving yous and leaving yous for the weekend. It's already late. We're going to try and wrap it up for the night. But guys, if you can, winners, please get your information into me ASAP. The faster you get that information, the better. Ideally, I would like that information in by sometime over the weekend.
The next 12
Because
minutes.
funny enough, I also get to benefit from the 20% savings on the actual
We have
orders.
to buy the stuff.
We have to buy this stuff.
So, like,
So-
within the next day, message us.
Yeah. Even I get the benefit from that discount, and let me tell you, it's nice to be able to save stuff because on average, I spend about $50 at least on prizes every 3 months for you guys.
So I spend about 2
Yeah.
years of my soul.
And he spends like a multitude
doing
of his
all the
time
stuff.
doing all the artwork and stuff. John Sense is out there sewing it for us. He's sewing it for us.
He's our t-shirt monkey.
He's our man in the background, actually producing the hard goods. So yes.
I'm gonna go whip him.
But yes, guys, if you could just make sure you get your information as soon as possible, that'd be massively appreciated. Get it to me either on Twitter, on Discord, Instagram, wherever your preferred method of communication is. I would say WhatsApp, but you don't have my phone number. I would say Facebook, but I don't use that.
Keep back. I'm holding him back. You know, it's just DM him on Twitch as well.
You could, but I don't really look at those beyond skippable. That's why I always say go for my Twitter, my Instagram, or Discord are the best place to get it. Honestly, Instagram and Discord, Twitter. Now, all three are pretty much equal. I prefer Discord the most because I love Discord, but that's a different thing. But anyway, guys, we're gonna love yous and we're gonna have to leave yous. But hey, if we're lucky, I'll see yous tomorrow and the day after, and obviously for PVD, and we'll see yous next week on PvP. And then also Irish Hive Mind. Make sure you're checking that shit out.
Go fuck yourself.
See you next time, guys.
It's game over, yeah! Oh, fucking seasons. This is what you get after a season.
Oh man.
Oh, no, you gotta go away from the season. We're leaving season 6.
So wine done. Oh, yeah.
That's just we're running towards season 7.
Oh,
now.
the back end of that wine got me good. Oh, I'm ready to go away into your life.
I'm gonna go away to the toilet.
That is fine.
Have a big pee.
I'm gonna go away to.
Are you gonna go see? Are you gonna see your kudu chief?
I'm gonna see my Kudu Chief.
It's a beautiful day, so
Dayona.
let's Let's go, Hefe.
Let's go, Hefe.
Right. Bye, everyone. Love you guys.
Bye, guys.
Mwah.